All right, guys, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to the Sparkin Sports NFL live stream of the 9-4 San Francisco 49ers versus the 7-6 Seattle Seahawks. Coming at you guys live tonight from Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. I am your host, Gage Madrid. We're just going to get a few people streaming on in here before we officially get underway. So, these two teams have both been the bigger Cinderella stories of the NFL this year. Seahawks, of course, traded away their franchise quarterback Russell Wilson in the offseason to my Denver Broncos. Unfortunately, that's not going very well, but nonetheless, in Seattle, things are going very well with Geno Smith as their quarterback. He ended up winning the starting job this offseason over Drew Lock, and he has done an absolutely phenomenal job. Currently has the Seahawks sitting at 7-6 and well in position to secure a playoff spot. Meanwhile, San Francisco 49ers have lost both their starting quarterback Trey Lance and their backup quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo to season-ending injuries, which has thrust rookie, Mr. Irrelevant, last overall pick in this past draft, Brock Purdy out of Iowa State in there as their starting quarterback. Excuse me. Purdy has been absolutely sensational in these past couple of games. Last week, he downed Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in his first start. And prior to that, he actually looked really good against the Miami Dolphins, one of the hotter teams in the NFL up to that point. Now we got the Niners coming into Seattle, and they are in position to potentially secure a playoff spot tonight. So it's going to be a really fun matchup, guys. I'm really excited to watch some football with you guys. Just a couple of housekeeping matters to attend to. If you want to vote in our poll, let me know who you think is going to win in this game by visiting the pinned comment above. Please do so. That would be absolutely awesome. Also, a big thank you, guys. We just recently hit 600 subscribers, so that's absolutely huge for us. I'm really excited to continue to grow this channel. I'm going to get rid of that gum. But I am really excited to continue to grow this channel, guys, and I really appreciate all the support and love you guys have shown so far. Remember to smash the like button before we officially get started, guys. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support. And we are just about to get ready to go here. We come over here. We're going to take a look at some stats real quick. Matchup predictor. 49ers currently favored to win this game according to ESPN, 52.5%. Vegas odds. 49ers favored -3. It's going to be a really fun game tonight, guys. All right, and just make sure my microphone's all good. All right. Looks like we are officially getting ready to get underway here from Seattle. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit on the call for us. Hope you guys are doing fantastic this evening, guys. We should be also streaming the triple header on Saturday, guys. And then on Monday night, we will also be streaming Monday Night Football. So, got a full slate of games this weekend here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Really excited to bring them to you. Looks like we are officially about ready to get underway here from Lumen Field in Seattle. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the game audio here.
The field and check in with Kaylee Harton. Kaylee.
Well, Al, as Kirk mentioned, the running game is an issue on both sides of the ball here in Seattle. But tonight, some good news for their offense as they get back their leading rusher, Kenneth Walker. The explosive rookie missed Sunday's game with what Pete Carroll called a really uncomfortable condition in his right ankle. But he's...
Sorry, guys. Oh. There we go.
While the Seahawks need Walker's help to get their run game going, they need their defense.
Let me know if I need to adjust the game audio, guys. I'm going to go ahead and maybe turn it up just a little bit more.
A staggering 838 yards on the ground. So linebacker Jordan Brooks told me they know in every game they play from here on out, teams are going to try to run the ball on him. But
Looks
he said,
like a
no guy
cool,
on this
crisp
defense needs
evening
speech.
there in
Every
Seattle,
one of them just needs to look
Washington.
in the mirror and ask, what can I do
Lumen
better?
Field, one of the best venues in the NFL,
Carolina
loudest
ran them out of the building
stadium.
in the fourth quarter last
Already
week.
rocking and rolling.
Tradition here.
Meanwhile,
Christian Roldan and Jordan
rising
Morris,
of the
who played on
12th man
US men's
flag.
soccer team in the recent World
Jordan
Cup.
Morris, Christian Ronaldo,
And they're also members of the Seattle Sounders.
members of the Seattle
Your first game
Sounders,
here, Kurt?
ready to go.
Yeah,
Raising
man,
the
I'm
12th man
sound
flag.
in this
fired up.
Robbie Gold will kick
Robbie
us
Gold
off.
will kick
Seattle
off. Niners won
will
the toss.
receive. And here we go from Seattle.
To the 5-yard line.
Bringing it out here.
Out past the 20.
Past the 20 to the 35-yard line. Good return there. And that'll bring out Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks offense.
A decade ago, started as a rookie, played a lot in his second year, and then basically on the bench for the next 7 seasons. But when Russell Wilson was traded to Denver, and you see his numbers there, a 3-to-1 touchdown
Good
to
starting
interception
field position
ratio.
from here for Seattle. They
He's
come out
come
with 2 tight
and he's
ends,
done the
Will
job so
Dissly,
far.
Noah Fant. Rookie sensation Kenneth Walker is in the backfield.
And as Kaylee said, the question is, can they get that running game going?
From the 35-yard
With
line, they
rookie
come out with a
Walker
split backfield with
flanking
Fant
them.
and Walker. Lockett goes in
And
motion.
taking
They
the
hand it
handoff.
off to Kenneth Walker, and he'll
working his
surge
way up
forward to the
40-yard
40-yard line for a gain of 5. Good start
Of course,
for
he
the
played
Seahawks.
At Wake Forest first, and then out of Michigan State last year.
Yeah, in this world of
Geno
of
Smith
transfer
currently
portal
leading the
college
NFL in
football,
completion
Michigan State
percentage.
brought him in and in his first year
About
had a
3,400
monster
passing
year. In
yards,
fact, went on
25
to win the
touchdowns,
Doak
8
Walker as the top
interceptions. He
running
has
back
been
in the sport
sensational this year.
a year ago and has really settled in very nicely here his first year.
You know,
with Rashad
second down
Penny
and
going
5.
down.
Yeah, Penny got
Go
hurt.
quick.
Week
Geno
5,
fires
pass
over
is
the middle.
caught.
That's complete to Tyler
Lockett
Lockett.
making the grab,
And Lockett will
and
get
they
to
pick
about the
up a first
46-yard
down.
line. That'll move the
Tyler
chains for the
Lockett,
Seahawks.
who's scored a touchdown in each of his last
Oh,
6
Seahawks
games.
with 2 opening plays and a first down.
I think that's a sign of things to come with Geno Smith, getting the ball out quickly in rhythm. The goal tonight is
Absolutely.
to be able to run the ball enough to make the 49ers defense appreciate it and then get
Here's
the ball
Pete
out
Carroll.
quickly before Bosa and
First down
company
10
can
for
get
the
in.
Seahawks. Smith under center. 2 tight end set. Play action. They set up a
the
screen. That's
screen,
blown
and
up.
traffic, and that is read
Dre
perfectly.
Greenlaw is there for the
Aziz
49ers.
Al-Shire,
Aziz
he's
Al-Shire
right
is there as
Didn't
well.
fool
What a
anybody.
play.
Score
Absolutely
loss on the
sniffed out
play.
that screen to
These
Kenneth
linebackers
Walker
as
and a
trio
big
are as
loss.
good as there is. The top group in the NFL, Shire. Watch how quickly he feels this offensive line. 68, Damian
That is a
Lewis
hell of a play
starts
there
to
by
creep
Al-Shire.
out, and right away that tipped off.
Totally sniffed out that
before,
screen.
Really, Kenneth Walker can have any chance of getting away from him.
Loss
He's
of
wrapped
3
up
on
for
that
loss.
one. Now second down and 13 from the 42-yard line.
Second down
Marquise
and
Goodwin, the
13.
former 49er, goes in motion.
Niners rush 4.
Smith steps up.
Smith
He's
escapes the
going
sack,
to
throws on
fire
the
across
run.
his
He's
body.
almost picked off. He was
And that
lucky.
is nearly
Dre
intercepted.
Greenlaw.
Dre Greenlaw was there.
Almost secured it, can't.
That was a dangerous
down
throw
and
by
13.
Geno Smith,
Again,
throwing back
against
across the
this
body, trying to hit
49er
Noah
group on these
Fant.
intermediate throws across the
Really,
middle. They've been throwing
really
a lot
scary
this year.
throw
Here's the
there. A
tight
little
end.
China
These
route there
backers match up
by
well.
Fant, but
Fred
that was a
Warner gets
near
most of the
interception
attention,
by Dre
but we've seen
Greenlaw.
Al-Shire in the previous play and Greenlaw here in coverage and the work that they can do. You
Looks
better
like we
be
got 2
accurate
votes on our poll
against
so
this
far.
group.
Both of them are for the San
The
Francisco
Niner defense,
49ers.
fewest points
Now we got a
allowed,
3rd down and
fewest
14 for
yards
Seattle.
allowed. Number 1 against the
Noah
rush.
Fant, little
They
ghost
have been
motion.
fabulous.
He's set to
Travis
the right
Homer is the
side.
third down back.
Smith in trouble,
Smith backing up,
fires,
throws,
nobody
and that is
home.
incomplete. That is Ward
Looking for
there,
Tyler
intended for
Lockett, not on the
Ward
same
coverage
page. That'll bring
after
up
an
4th
initial
down and
first down.
13.
Out
Smith
they go,
with
and
heavy
the Niners
pressure
will
on
get
his
the
face
ball.
there,
This is
and
what you
now
gotta deal with
the
these
Seahawks
stunts.
will
You'll
have
get
to punt it
Greenlaw on
away.
the outside, but watch Bosa work
Seattle
to
picks
the
up 1
inside.
first
D'Amico
down, and
Ryans
then
just trying to give
unable to
a
do
different
anything
look.
after
Make
that,
this
and now they've
offensive
got to
line
kick it
have
away
to
with Michael
communicate.
Dixon.
You see the back does a good job, Homer, of stepping up, but you could just feel and sense that Geno Smith knew that pressure was coming and wanted to get rid of the football.
Ray McLeod back
Michael
deep
Dixon
for
to
the
send it down toward
49ers.
Ray McLeod. McLeod calls
Signals
for
fair catch
makes the
and
fair
reels it in
catch
at the 10-yard line.
line.
And that is where we will
And
see
when we
Brock
come
Purdy and this 49ers offense on the other side of the commercial break. Oh, sorry guys, the scoreboard is not I got to refresh that. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, now we have a scoreboard. All right, so Geno Smith on that drive was 2 for 4 for 2 yards, 1 carry for 5 yards for Kenneth Walker. Win probability currently sitting at 56.6% in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. Let's see what Brock Purdy and this Niners offense can do on their opening possession. Again, guys, hope you are doing fantastic on this Thursday evening. Be sure to smash the like button. I would really, really appreciate it. Again, it's a free and easy way that you can help show your support, helps tell YouTube to push this stream out, and helps us get seen by more and more people. We got a Saturday triple header, Colts Vikings, Ravens Browns, and Dolphins Bills. We will be streaming all 3 of those games on Saturday. Hope you guys can tune in. I am really excited for it. Got a long weekend of football here. Amazon showcasing the Coach Prime documentary series. Excited to see what Coach Prime can bring to my Colorado Buffaloes.
Brian is back on the run. Follow him as he goes rogue, fights to prevent global disaster.
49ers getting ready to touch the ball for their first time on offense.
There are the Amazon spheres in downtown Seattle,
cool.
not far from
First down and 10 from the 10-yard line. I formation. Juwan Jennings goes in motion to the left side. Brock Purdy under center. They toss it to Christian McCaffrey, and the crowd already in full throat. McCaffrey chased out of bounds by Will Barton after a gain of about 2.
Four-year starter at Iowa State. Grew up in Arizona. Last week,
Purdy last week against Tampa Bay, 16 for 21, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 134.0 rating. Also has a rushing touchdown. Second down and 7 now. George Kittle and a wing to the right side. Juszczyk and Ayuk to the left. Now Juszczyk goes in motion. Play action, dumps it out, and that is complete to George Kittle. Kittle surges forward to the 15-yard line for a gain of 2, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the 49ers.
Kyle Shanahan in his 6th season.
There's Kyle Shanahan. Hard to believe, already in his 6th year as the 49ers head coach. Hired back in 2017, 48-46 regular season record. There's Trey Lance, was the starter to open the season, got injured, has a small chance to maybe return for the playoffs, but most than likely it's going to be Brock Purdy the rest of the way. 3rd down and 5, split backfield, trips to the left side. Purdy fires to the outside. McCaffrey looking for the sticks, and he's going to be a little bit short. That'll bring up a 4th down and 1, and the 49ers will have to punt it away.
And in comes the
good opening stand by the Seattle defense. 49ers offense was really, really sharp last week. And right away, a 3-and-out to start the game for this 49ers offense.
Quickly and not give the uber talented McCaffrey a chance, even with his stretch, to get to that 1st down.
You know how unusual
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky, Aussie punter.
Only 12% of the time.
We actually have a battle of Aussie punters. That's Michael Dixon, also from Australia, the Seahawks punter.
For a 3-and-out.
This one to the 35-yard line. Tyler Lockett signals fair catch.
Line.
And let's see what Geno Smith and his offense can do on their second possession. Seattle with a 4-and-out to start the game, and then San Francisco with a 3-and-out. Brock Purdy, 2 for 2 for 6 yards on that drive. Christian McCaffrey, 1 carry for 3 yards. Also had a catch for 4 yards. Win probability currently still sitting at 51.1% in favor of the 49ers. Just 9 total offensive yards for San Francisco, 7 total offensive yards for Seattle. Both teams with not even 3 minutes of offensive possession total. Just 1 total first down so far, and that came by the Seattle Seahawks. Again, guys, if San Francisco wins tonight, they will clinch a playoff berth, and they will be guaranteed at least 1 home playoff game. So this is a massive game for the 49ers if they can get a win tonight. Seattle also currently sitting at 7-6. Currently, they have the number 8 seed in the NFC West, or in the NFC in general, excuse me. The number 8 seed in the NFC. So they are 1 game out of the playoffs right now, behind the Giants and the Commanders, who we will see on Sunday Night Football this week. Coming from Landover, Maryland, Giants have been one of the bigger surprise teams to start the season, but they've kind of sputtered down a little bit. Commanders, on the other hand, have gone on a bit of a hot streak ever since Taylor Heineke took over as their starting quarterback. Carson Wentz does return this week, though, but he is going to be the backup quarterback for the Commanders moving forward. All right, guys.
Going back to 2015, they picked Armstead in the first round, DeForest Buckner in the 16 draft, and Solomon Thomas in 17. Nick Bosa, of course, has been sensational, 2nd overall pick. Javon Kinlaw coming back from an injury, and Drake Jackson was picked
4 votes in
the
our
second round out of USC.
All 4 of you
on the
guys are
defensive
right
line.
in the
So
San Francisco 49ers
Kyle
in this
Shanahan
one.
and
There's
John
Kyle
Lynch took over
Shanahan,
as the
John
GM.
Lynch.
They'd already started in that
Brainchild
direction. The
of this
49ers
49ers
but
team.
they felt the most important thing was to
came
build
in
that offensive line.
and
Well,
they have been absolutely
the defensive front, and I think it's a
2
great
appearances
example
in the
for other
NFC Championship
GMs
game
and head
and 1
coaches
Super Bowl
around the
appearance
league.
back
We
in
get so
2019.
caught up in the quarterbacks.
Meanwhile,
that truly
Seattle
it's the line
takes
of
over,
scrimmage,
1st
and
and 10 at
spending
their own
that kind of,
35-yard line.
The resources on this defensive line has really paid off.
Smith under center,
Fake to
play
Walker,
action.
look out.
He's
Smith
in
under
trouble,
pressure, just dumps it.
and he's just going to have to dump
Was
it
it a
away, and
pass?
that's
It's a pass, they
incomplete.
say.
Trying to avoid a
Armstead
sack
put the
there.
pressure
Eric
on that
Armstead with the pressure there for
And
San
Smith just
Francisco.
dumped it away.
Well, he is such a difference maker now that he's back and healthy and in the interior. Remember, he moved from outside to inside last year, and look at how quick he is. It's 6'7", 290. You worry so much about Bosa, and you should, but don't forget about the combination. Sometimes they line up on the same side, sometimes opposite.
You got Brandon Ramsey in the house.
Force in the interior.
Go 49ers, Titans,
that
die
Fant
hard,
was
but
close
love
enough.
49ers, Dolphins, Bills,
Otherwise,
and
that would have
Saints.
been
Right
grounding.
on.
Second
Second down
and
and 10. Trips to the left
Look out
side.
there.
They hand it off.
Bouncing
Walker
off
runs
a
into a wall,
would-be
then spins out of
tackle.
trouble. And
Walker,
Kenneth Walker
but he can only
still
get back
tracked
to the
down in the backfield
33-yard
there.
line. So
Talanoa
Kenneth
Hufanga.
Jimmy Ward
Sensational
finally takes him
safety.
down, but bounced
Tracks
away.
him down.
Now,
Jimmy
they don't
Ward
blitz
also
a
there
ton, but
for
when
the
they
49ers.
do, you can see how effective they can be, even against the run. You're trying to run the rookie. Look at the linebacker, Drake Greenlaw, right in there, just pushing him back. And this defense,
Walker initially had
one thing
nowhere
you
to
gotta love,
run.
if you love defensive
Tries to
football,
bounce it to the
way
outside,
these
but
guys
couldn't get
fly to the
past Jimmy
football as a
Ward on
group.
that
Somehow
one.
Walker keeps his balance, but the pursuit and the team effort on
Now
this
3rd down and
defense
12.
just never lets you down from one play to the next.
Pushed into his own
From
man.
the
center, Austin
33-yard
Bryant was thinking of
line.
the butt fumble on that
Lockett
play.
and
Close.
Metcalf shift.
3rd down
Metcalf
and
split out to the
12.
left side. Empty
From
backfield.
the 33-yard line.
3rd down and 12. Gino
looks
looking to
downfield,
throw
then
downfield.
throws
Then he
to
has
the
to check it down to
outside,
Noah Fant.
and getting to the
Fant will
38-yard
spin
line. That
forward
time
to the
is Noah
38-yard
Fant.
line,
Fred
well
Warner
short of
makes
the
the
first
tackle.
down. And
And
once
the
again,
Seahawks will
Seattle will
punt.
have to punt. Without a doubt, Brandon.
You know, just little things, the way they leverage
This
the football
San
here on a
Francisco
3rd down.
defense
Jimmy
is
Ward,
absolutely
who's moved from free
legit.
safety now to nickel.
Seattle's
He's coming up
secondary
there
is
in
really
support.
good,
He
but
takes
their
the
run defense is
outside
absolutely
angle
atrocious.
to force him back into the middle, and there's Fred
So,
Warner
4
able
and
to
out
clean it up.
on
Again,
Seattle's
just the
first
epitome
possession and a
of
3 and
team
out on their
defense
second
with D'Amico
possession. Here's
Ryan's group.
Dixon for his second
Michael
boot.
Dixon in his 5th year as a
Sending it
rookie.
down to Ray
He made
McLeod.
the Pro Bowl. Ray McLeod.
9 minutes, 20 seconds left in the
Back to
first
accept
quarter.
it. The pressure was on.
Good punt,
McLeod
fair
again to
catch
make a
at
fair
the
catch this time
13-yard
at the
line for
14.
McLeod.
yard line.
So once again,
47 into
this
the game.
49ers offense will have to start thin back deep in their own territory. Brock Purdy getting ready to go for his second offensive possession. So we got a game so far of really strong defense on both sides. Seattle has 10 total yards of offense. San Francisco has 9 total yards of offense. This one's got potential to be a barn burner. Win probability still in favor of the 49ers, 55.5%. 3 minutes and 50 seconds of time of possession for Seattle. About 2 minutes time of possession for San Francisco. Only one first down by both teams in this game, and that came by Seattle on their opening drive. Geno Smith, 3 for 6 for just 7 yards passing. Kenneth Walker, 2 carries for 3 yards. Tyler Lockett is the Seattle leading receiver with a catch for 5 yards. If you like punting, I think this is going to be the game for you guys. We got 5 votes on our poll now. All 5 of you guys riding the San Francisco 49ers. In a battle of defense that this game looks to be, definitely odds are favoring the 49ers right now. But let's see if they can maybe establish this ground game with Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. We got 6 people in the house right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. We are back in.
To make a start last week against
Brock
the Bucs.
Purdy, 7th quarterback to make his first start against Tom Brady, and the first one to win
against Tom.
That's insane.
And of course, the story is unbelievable, considering that you had Trey Lance. It was going to be his job. Garoppolo's practicing on another field during training camp. He gets hurt. And now it's this guy.
Yeah, and this guy takes advantage of working down on the scout team and really being efficient with what he needed to do and preparing when nobody was paying attention to him. And then he gets his shot.
First
and I think
and 10,
in this offense, it's
Francisco.
about decision making and
Seattle crowd in full throat from the 14-yard line. Kyle Juszczyk in motion to the right side, now back to the left. Play action. Purdy looks, throws, sidearm. That's complete Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey across the 20 to the 22-yard line, where he is tracked down by Uchenna Nwosu.
2nd down and 3.
He had 46 starts in college, and more and more people you talk to around the NFL, they look at experience, reps.
Appreciate it, Brandon.
How much has a guy
I just call it how I see it.
Take over
if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I really don't give a shit, to be honest.
Championship and a Fiesta Bowl
I'm just
win
calling
over
things
Oregon
how I
his
see
junior
them.
year. So he's got confidence because he's been out
2nd
there
down and 3.
been through a lot of good and a lot of bad, and I think it's made him who he is today.
Ayuk goes in motion to the left side.
That's Ayuk setting up on the outside and on the wing. Give it to
and
McCaffrey.
off. Big burst. Christian McCaffrey cuts upfield to the 45-yard line. What a run there by CMC, showing off the Jets.
Aaron Banks. Watch the combination here, the double team with the
great blocking up front there. Trent Williams absolutely clears out Shelby Harris, and that's what opens up the door, man.
This is what now Kyle Shanahan has, is a true running back.
What a run with some hellacious blocking there by the San Francisco 49ers.
Comes off the game in which he ran.
Jennings now goes in motion, a little wing to the left.
The Buccaneers. He's also a great pass catcher.
Under center again, they hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. CMC for about a 4-yard gain.
Al, Brock Purdy got a lot of encouragement from his teammates before his first start Sunday, but not from Fred Warner. Warner told me, I know when a guy is so locked in and ready for a moment, he doesn't need anything said. But after the win, Warner asked Purdy if he wanted to break down the team, and Purdy said, no, I'm just another piece of the puzzle. Warner told me it was the perfect Brock moment. It's never about him. It is always about the team.
They aren't showing who's down.
So far, it's been, as I say, something out of Fantasyland. Brian Monet is down.
Brian Monet, big defensive lineman for the Seattle Seahawks.
Up front, it's the last thing they need.
Seahawks
front
with a
that's been
struggling
shredded
run
lately, losing another
defense.
guy.
That's the last thing they need,
Halfway
just
through
as Al
the
Michael
quarter.
said. Midway through first quarter, we got an injury timeout. We are still scoreless in Seattle. You got 6 people in the house right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Just a reminder, we will be streaming all 3 games on Saturday. We got the Indianapolis Colts at the Minnesota Vikings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Got the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns at 2:30 Mountain Time. And 6:15 Mountain Time, we got the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. That game, 9 inches of snow are potentially expected in the Buffalo, New York area. I'm pumped for that one, man. I always love snow games. Especially love the offensive linemen running around out there, looking like just big kids. It's so much fun, like backyard football. Snow games are the best, so I'm definitely looking forward to that Miami Buffalo game. Also, we got a critical battle in the AFC North with Baltimore and Cleveland. Deshaun Watson will be making his first home start as a Cleveland Brown. And then we got Tyler Huntley starting for the Baltimore Ravens. And I got to be honest, I might skip the Browns stream because that one's just going to lead to a lot of controversy. I don't know if I want to deal with that. So I may skip the Browns stream, but I'm definitely going to stream the Colts Vikings, and I'm definitely going to stream the Bills and Dolphins for sure. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to have to deal with a Cleveland Browns stream. Next week, Thursday Night Football. It's going to be a fun one. Got Mike White and the Jets, Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. If I'm thinking correctly, I believe this is going to be the first primetime start of Trevor Lawrence's career, so definitely looking forward to that one. Or no. He did play on Thursday night last year against the Bengals, but still. It's going to be fun to see 2 teams that rarely get primetime games. Meanwhile, Brian Monet having to be helped off the field, can't put any weight on his leg. Never like to see that.
Shelby Harris back, number 93. Who got
second down and 7 from the 47-yard line. Jawan Jennings goes in motion to the right side. I formation.
2nd and 7.
They toss it to McCaffrey to the right side. Good blocking ahead to the 49-yard line. Gain of about 5. Good running there by CMC.
Very often, probably more than any fullback in the league, leading the way. Of course, you got Kyle. There's Pete Carroll. Carroll's in his 13th season with Seattle.
Seahawks defense allowing 160.5 rush yards per game. Only the Texans allow more. That is atrocious.
Has been the major
49ers, one of the best running teams in the league, are going to try to exploit that. 3rd and 3 from the 48-yard line.
From the 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy looking, firing over the middle, complete. Jawan Jennings leveled at the 41-yard line by Quandre Diggs, but that is enough to move the chains.
Well, they're going to clear out the rookie right here with a deeper
move the rookie
slant,
Kobe Bryant out with a deep slant, and that opens up the underneath slant.
Gives him a nice window to be able to
easy
throw
pitch
the
and
ball
catch,
underneath.
first down
Good
to
execution.
Jawan Jennings.
You know, you play receiver for this offense, you're going to block, and you're going to buy into blocking, which they do. Jennings and Ayuk tonight doing a great job, and then you get your opportunities, and you got to take advantage of them right
4
on
for
cue
4
there.
for 21 yards. Another
McCaffrey.
toss. McCaffrey to the right side.
Nice.
and he'll be spun
Right
down
at
in
the
the
line of
backfield by Uchenna Nwosu.
Uchenna Nwosu, the former
Came over as a
Charger,
free
came
agent from
over
the
as a free
Chargers.
agent this year, stopping him for
Clock
no gain,
ticking down,
2nd and 10.
5
We
minutes
just
and
talked
40
about Nwosu
seconds
or
left to
Jennings.
play, and that
Watch
was a
this
nice play
job
there
that
by
he has. He's been
Nwosu.
doing a good job of setting the edge here.
We got
Trying
9
to
votes
get
on our
to the
poll now,
outside
and
a
all
little
9 of
and
you guys
pull.
riding
But
those
look at him get
49ers.
off of that block and the closing speed.
Oh, uh-oh. 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 Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Well, I have no idea what happened there.
As for a big man at 255 pounds.
Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what happened there. Hopefully we are all good. Am I still alive, guys?
I'm in here. Is his ability to run the football. They've had some injuries to that backfield. You know, they've lost some people. So
Okay,
he
hopefully
comes
I'm
in at the
still alive.
right
Sorry about
time to
that.
be the featured back and gives him an element they
We
just
got
haven't
12
had
people in the
ability to
house. Thank you
catch
so much
and,
for
of course,
tuning in,
run the
guys.
football.
Be sure to smash that like button.
There
I would
he is
really
again.
appreciate it.
Of course, they lost
McCaffrey
Elijah Mitchell early in
inside the
season, so they did
30-yard
need
line now
that
to the
primary
28-yard
back.
line.
Of course, they also
Second
lined
down
up
and
a
8.
ton of time with two
Yeah, and
backs.
there's
Meanwhile,
Monet getting on the
there
cart.
goes Monet on the cart going back to the locker room.
Hate seeing that, man.
And Kyle
Hopefully
Shanahan
nothing
does
serious
as
for
good a job
him.
as anybody of mixing
Here's
up the
a
looks.
replay
There's
of
that
Monet's
closer
injury.
look at Monet.
Just kind of goes down. Hard to see what happened
Right
there.
away, grabs that left leg.
That didn't look great. Ray McCloud, little orbit motion. They fake it to
toss.
him. Purdy, a couple pumps. Wide open! George Kittle, touchdown!
Francisco.
What a play by the 49ers!
He faked it to
Couple of
McCloud, he
pump
faked it
fakes
to
there by
McCaffrey,
Brock
and
Purdy.
hits Kittle over
George
the
Kittle
middle.
gets wide open.
Tell me this guy doesn't
Touchdown
look like he's in
Niners.
the
9
7th
plays,
year league.
86 yards, 5.5 minutes off the clock.
Outstanding execution,
Hell of a
but Kyle
drive,
Shanahan
hell of a
knows how to
play.
draw these plays
Touchdown,
up. Uses the motion,
49ers.
This rocket motion he hasn't shown all game. And then he's going to pump fake that to the left. He comes back, moves the lineman, draws the linebacker's attention. Looks like a
That
screen to
was
the right,
creative,
pumps that,
creative
and
play
then a
design by
delay
Kyle
to one of his
Shanahan.
favorite targets, Kittle, for the touchdown.
Robbie Gold, extra point.
2 pumps, 6 points, from 28 yards. Robbie
Right down the
Gold
middle.
leads this one.
7-0 San Francisco. 3
3
minutes, 49 seconds left in the first quarter.
Leads 7-0.
Yeah, he's got Ray McCloud. What's going to happen with Deebo Samuel out? Well, you got Ray
Look at this
McCloud
play
right here going in
design.
motion. And
Ray
now you're gonna set
McCloud,
up a
little
fake.
orbit
Now we're
motion. They
gonna
fake
pull
it to
the
him. They
lineman.
fake it to
Everybody's
CMC
expecting
and
to
find a
throw that
wide
ball.
open George
And
Kittle
great
over the
job of
middle.
patience
Outraces
by Kittle
Quandre
and
Diggs.
waiting until
That's
finally
just
releasing.
incredible
Look at the
play
ball handling.
design.
Again, he looks like a seasoned veteran in the way he's executing this offense.
Brandon, he is looking really
The whole
good.
league right now
Kyle
is
Shanahan
watching
able
this
to
game
design a
and
lot
this
of easy
quarterback,
completions
because at
for
home
him.
is
Gets
impressive.
wide open
Okay,
receivers
let's
there
see what
like
he's
that
gonna do
play.
on Thursday night when he goes to Seattle
Brock
and
Purdy
deals
has
with the
been really
12s in that
efficient for the
atmosphere.
49ers,
Now
taking
we'll
over
see.
for Jimmy
Pretty good
Garoppolo.
start for the young quarterback.
Yeah, on 3 days rest. Of course, for years they've always called the last guy picked in the draft Mr. Irrelevant, whatever that means. But
Yep, Brock
I
Purdy,
think
definitely
is it
Mr.
better
Relevant
being
tonight.
the last guy drafted or the first guy not drafted, right? You're a free agent. You can probably get a better deal.
I would say it depends on who's selecting you.
Looks like we
Right.
got 10 votes
The
now on our
49ers
poll, and finally
and Kyle
somebody voted
Shanahan
for the
and
Seattle
culture that they
Seahawks.
have in the way they built this
Purdy
thing,
on the
defense,
season, 51 for
offensive line,
73
run the
passing,
football, and put the
521
quarterback
yards,
in a position
5
to be
touchdowns, 2
effective with distributing
interceptions.
and making good decisions
Really
and
efficient in
taking
his rookie
care of the
season out of
ball.
Iowa
That's what
State.
he's done.
Here's the kickoff by Robbie Gold.
Kick fielded by Godwin Igwebuike.
Godwin Igwebuike, ex-Detroit Lions, surging forward. Nice return by Igwebuike. And that'll set up good field position for
Kaylee, what you
Geno
got?
Smith and the
Al,
Seattle
on Sunday,
offense.
we saw these heartwarming images of Brock Purdy's family during his first start. His dad, Sean, described the day as an out-of-body experience. But he told me he got emotional before his son even scored a touchdown. The family actually got to go see Brock before the game, and he said as he walked out of the tunnel, Sean said he and his wife, Carrie, were so overcome that Nick Bosa's mom had to console them.
He was
Tonight
really
they're
fun
back
to
home
watch in
Arizona,
college for
but
sure. I
you
really
know
liked
they're
him
watching
coming out.
closely.
Oh, you bet. No question about that.
First
From
and
the
10, 3
32-yard
minutes,
line.
41 seconds. They
Here's
hand it off to
Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah,
And
as long as he's
Walker
in
throughout the
Arizona, he's a great high school player in a
throughout the
suburb of
35-yard
Phoenix.
line, gain of 3.
Never got a sniff from Arizona State. Looked at Alabama, and of course wound up at Iowa State.
And I think
Josh
Iowa State
Johnson,
was,
the backup
I loved his
quarterback
answer. He wanted to leave a
for the
legacy
49ers
behind, not
tonight.
just go and play
Started
for
the
a team.
season
And
on the
Matt
Denver
Campbell, the head
Broncos
coach
practice
there, brought him
squad
in
and is now
and he made
backing
a
up
huge
Brock
difference
Purdy there in
and
San
left
Francisco.
his
Second down and
imprint there
7
for sure in Ames.
from the 35-yard line. Split backfield here for Seattle. Tyler Lockett goes in motion to the left side.
Look out.
Smith in trouble. He loses the ball. Ball is out. Looks like Abraham Lucas, the right tackle, able to jump on it. That was Talanoa Hufanga coming in on a safety blitz.
And then the rookie right tackle, Abraham Lucas, at least is able to cover it up.
Great play design there by the 49ers defensive coordinator, D'Amico Ryans.
Tight coverage with the tight end, Disley, and then he comes up late.
Comes completely unblocked off the edge, Hufanga. Gino has no idea it's coming, gets absolutely blasted. Good job there by the right tackle, Abraham Lucas, jumping on the loose ball.
But nobody sees him with the late blitz.
3rd and 18.
3rd down and 18, that's just bobbled and incomplete. Trying to swing it out to the running back, DJ Dallas. Nick Bosa had a hand on it there. And now the 49ers force another 3-and-out there by the Seattle Seahawks.
Goodwin is saying, I'm glad that Nick Bosa got a hand on that, because if he caught that ball, Fred Warner
Brandon,
was
yes,
getting
this
ready
game
to
is indeed
come
in Seattle.
It would have been another big loss. So this offense is
Nick
out of
Bosa
rhythm.
coming.
Give all the credit to
Bats
the
it
49ers
down,
defense.
trying to set up a little screen to Marquise Goodwin on that one.
Michael Dixon,
Now
third
here's
punt.
Dixon to boot it away. 3rd punt of the night for him. Fair catch by Ray McLeod. Made it to 35, and they're going to get a flag. Joey Blunt, the rookie safety, runs in to Ray McLeod on there, trying to field the punt, and that might tag on 15 more. Alex Kemp is our referee tonight. First time hearing from him. I don't know about that one. Oh, I don't know about that one. Come on. He was trying to let up. I don't like that call.
If Terry does, we do too. Back in 30 seconds.
30-second timeout here.
Take a picture.
I don't know if I like that call, man. He was trying to pull up on that. That was a really, really ticky-tack call. Got 11 votes on our poll now. 91% of you guys are on the San Francisco 49ers. If you have yet to make your voice heard, let me know who you think is going to win this game. Be sure to visit the pinned comment above and vote in our poll.
In
Back in
2002,
Seattle, Lumen Field, one of the league's best venues.
Really stays in.
Beautiful city there, Seattle, Washington.
Even though the 49ers are starting to maybe take
49ers take over now at the midfield stripe. Jawan Jennings goes in motion. Fake to McCaffrey. Purdy's in trouble. Looking, swings it out to McCaffrey. And CMC will gain about a yard to the 49-yard line.
After a short game, there is a Geno Smith. He's got 2 rookie tackles.
We got Adam Hurley in the house. Welcome in.
Pick number 9 overall, and Abe Lucas was picked in the 3rd round.
They've actually played really well this year, but again, it's a different task.
2nd out and 9
against this Niners defense.
Minute and 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
2nd down and 9.
Brandon Ayuk goes in motion to the right side, little slot. Fires it. Ayuk. And Brandon Ayuk will have a couple of yards, setting up a 3rd down and 7 for the 49ers.
Samuel out. Ayuk
Brian Monet, 49ers Seattle Seahawks defensive tackle, has been ruled out for the rest of the game with a knee injury. You saw him getting carted off earlier in the game.
Ayuk is a dangerous threat. He will get more opportunities. Ray McLeod as well. I think physically he'll be in the lineup.
Now 3rd down and 6 for the 49ers.
Able to get back in, but what a big loss not having him. Does so much with this.
Christian McCaffrey, motion to the backfield, setting up to the right of Purdy. Condensed formation for San Francisco. Looking to the outside, complete. 1st down, 49ers. That's Raymond McLeod, but we have got a flag down.
The offensive backfield, here's Alex Kemp.
Yes, it is, Adam. I have no idea why my scoreboard's not updating.
The foul was on him.
Darrell Taylor's get off here. He's known as a pass rusher. Watch how quickly he gets
no
off the
idea
ball.
why
McGlinchey has to get out there to try to get to him, but that quick first step, able to almost get around the corner, made McGlinchey have to grab on.
Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what is going on my board.
First penalty on the 49ers. little over a half minute
Normally
to
that
play in the quarter.
refreshes.
Third down and 16.
McCaffrey instantly made me put money on the 49ers for the NFC
Hits
Championship
McCaffrey.
game. Just on paper,
And he
he's
takes it to
exactly
the
what they needed.
47 of
Definitely
Seattle,
does
though,
suck
short of
about
the first
Debo,
down.
but
Tariq
Debo and
Woolen,
McCaffrey have
good-looking
such similar
rookie
skill sets. Meanwhile, that's
out
going to
of
bring up a
Texas. San
fourth down for the
Antonio makes a
49ers.
stop. And the 49ers want to be able to
Brock
go
Purdy
for it
wants
here.
to go
Have
for
one
it.
more play. They line
Clock
up at
ticking
least
inside
to try to
10
get
seconds
Seattle
left.
to
Fourth
offside
down and
as the
7.
seconds
They might
tick
just try to
down
draw him
here.
offside. The officials are holding him up.
But Alex Kemp and his crew is holding.
They got to
things up
snap
right
it.
now.
They get him offside. Offsides.
An offside.
They do
It's
get
Darrell
offsides.
Taylor
That's
who
going to
comes
make them
across the
fourth
line,
down
was
and
it before
2.
The clock ran out. And also, if it's offside, it's fourth down and 7, which should make it fourth down and 2.
Unbelievable. I mean, you knew
Brandon,
you were just
you
trying
do
to
not
do
have
that
to
hurry
stop
up
chatting at
near
all,
the end of
man.
the quarter to
I
try to
enjoy
call
it.
the
That's
defender,
exactly
and
why
sure
we
enough,
stream these games.
Taylor, who just had that quick get off, he tries to do it again, and I wonder if they may have.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 52.
Ron Jennings repping your Vols. That's awesome. All right. Fourth down. That is the end
So
of the
clock
first
shows all
quarter.
zeros, but he came across before time had expired.
So they go from
So
faking
are they
like
gonna
they're going to
go
go for it to
with
now.
one more play here
Kyle
before the end of the
Shanahan, with the
quarter?
confidence he has in his defense,
Kemp's
maybe
talking about with
really
his
thinking
crew.
about going for it.
Yep.
Start on
They're going
my
to put
screen.
1
Reset
second back on
game
the clock.
to 1 second.
Yeah, they're
And
going to
that
have
will
one
take
more
us to the
play.
end of the quarter. as
Nope,
they
that'll
wind
take us to the end of the quarter. They're going to wind the clock.
7-0 San Francisco. More from
7-0
Seattle right after these
49ers
messages.
into the first quarter. Yeah, I don't know why the scoreboard is not refreshing. Hold on a second. We're going to try something else. Okay, let's try this. Go for it, Brandon. No, Cowboy. No, no, no. AFC, Buffalo Bengals, NFC, 49ers, Eagles. I like that a lot. I think that's pretty similar to what I have. All right, we're back.
Steele here in Seattle. What a view. What a shot.
Never seen that.
Nope.
Drone's busy tonight.
Yes.
All right, so fourth
Great
down,
city to
and the
have it in. Now
49ers
Michael's
are
Kirk
going to
Street.
punt.
Kaylee Hartung, Wisnowski to punt to start the second quarter with a flag thrown. And the ball for the moment will bound into the end zone. And the flag was thrown near the line of scrimmage.
All right, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the scoreboard situation figured out.
Checking with Pete Carroll.
Illegal formation. Kicking team number 6 was not on the line of scrimmage. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down from the 25.
Going to put him at the 25. We talked about the 2 rookie tackles for the Seahawks. Charles Cross, Abraham Lucas, and they have
There's
played.
the score.
As you
All right.
Take a look at that.
Now we should have a live scoreboard.
Almost every snap this season. Lucas, in fact, has played every snap. Cross has played all but 2. So Geno Smith gets the job, and they gift him with 2 rookies.
All righty.
Wilson, all those
First down and 10. Will Disley goes in motion to the right side from the 25-yard line. Sorry, guys. I just got to...
Pass is thrown into traffic and is incomplete, intended for DK Metcalf.
Sorry, guys. We're just having some technical difficulties here. There we go.
Second quarter, Seattle's run 13 plays for a total of 10 yards.
Exactly the way Pete Carroll did not want the game to start. He didn't want to get into a hole against his team, and obviously all week talked about the importance of helping Geno Smith out and being able to run the football to have more balance than they've had these last 4 weeks.
Shane Waldron, first season as the offensive coordinator. 3rd down and 5 here now from the 30-yard line.
Smith 30-yard line. Geno swings it out. Travis Homer. Homer with a nice tackle there by the 49ers. Well short of the first down.
Dre Greenlaw making the stop 4th down.
How beautiful is this?
That'll bring up a 4th down.
Geno Smith, who talked all week about how he's got to check it down. But you play zone, 2 safeties deep,
7 people in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Leverage the ball, and the rest of the linebackers are able to come in there and clean it up. So what a luxury when
Sorry
you have
about the technical issues, guys. We should be all good to go now. There's D'Amico Ryans,
at the 49-yard line.
49ers defensive coordinator.
Guys trying to get off and on the field.
Alex Kemp discussing with his crew. I think the teams like Dolphins, Titans, Seahawks, Vikings, Cowboys could all get hot and win. So whoever gets it going starting the playoffs, I don't see a team that's far and away better. I agree.
After the play, check it out.
Oh. DK Metcalf got into it there with Dre Greenlaw.
With Dre Greenlaw. These guys going back to their SEC days. Arkansas with Greenlaw and Ole Miss with DK Metcalf.
All right. 4th and 16. Michael Dixon will punt it away.
In addition to whatever was orally presented in the
28-yard line. Larry McLeod, nice tackle.
Is made there by Radigan.
Ben Burke-Hervin, linebacker. Now we got another flag
of the field.
During the return, holding receiving team number 21. It's a 10-yard penalty. It'll be a first down for San Francisco. Timeout.
All right, we got a commercial break, guys. I gotta let my dog out real quick.
In the first half in Seattle.
7-0. San Francisco. 13:21 left in the second quarter. I'll be right back, guys. Come on, Kels. Come on, Kelly. Come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Seattle could easily make the NFC Championship game. They have the roster and the coach to do it. They do, but I don't know if Geno Smith is going to be able to sustain the level of play that he has been in the playoffs. That's definitely something to keep an eye on moving forward, and something I'm definitely curious about, obviously.
Awesome.
Absolutely, Brandon. I could not agree more on the Geno take. Yep, same with Tannehill. I totally agree with you on both of those takes. Okay. Finally, got those technical issues sorted out. We got a live scoreboard. We've got audio, or we will have audio once I turn it back on after the commercial. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Looks like we've got 4 people still in the house with us. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Also, we got 11 votes in our poll. Let me know who you think is going to win this game, guys. Looks like 91% of you guys are on the 49ers. We currently hold a 7-0 lead.
It's just a defense that I think understands their assignment, understands their role. And as I said, I don't know if you're going to find a defense in the NFL that flies to the football and plays with more discipline than DeMeco Ryans group.
He has to be a hot candidate after the season for head coaching job, no question.
A revelation
he replaced
Robert Saleh.
Now the head coach of the
now
New York
Ryan's
Jets.
very much in
Ryan's
contention
played 10
for a
years in
head
the league
coaching
with
job
some
this
Pro Bowls.
offseason.
He's got
First
great
down and
players,
10
but
now.
they're so cohesive.
From
6
the
games in a row,
24-yard
no more than
line.
17 points.
Brock Purdy
in
under
one
center,
game.
hands it off. Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey
grinding
fights his
forward
way for what would
to
have
the
been about a
30-yard
gain,
line,
turns
gain
it
of
into a
6.
6-yard run. Poona Ford makes the stop there. Second and 4.
Poona
It's
Ford,
just his
big
leg
defensive
drop.
lineman for the Seahawks.
He's not a finesse guy. You think he's finesse because of his game and what he does in catching the ball, but watch his legs. He's a powerful guy in the way he runs, and he never stops. Look at him. Never gives up on a play.
Second down and 4. Kyle Juszczyk. Motion to the backfield. I formation. Play action. Purdy rolling out to the right. Fires on the run. Complete to the 45-yard line. Brandon Ayuk.
For another first down.
Now once again move the chains
Purdy
for the
remains
49ers.
Perfect on the night. 10 of 10.
Brock
for 89
Purdy,
yards.
10 for 10 through the air tonight.
You run the football. This is Kyle Shanahan. You know that his
run action out to the right side. Bootleg.
Finds that second and
Finds that
intermediate
avoid
throw.
the zone coverage
Being
there.
decisive gives Ayuk a chance to
Great
not just
throw
catch the
there
ball,
by Brock
but
Purdy.
they're notorious for yards after the catch. Something to keep an eye on tonight.
Brandon, I mean, I cover and I follow all 32 teams, but
At
no,
the
my
46.
loyalties only lie with the Broncos. I've kind of adopted the Bills as my second favorite team just because I like a bunch of people there. Von Miller and Josh Allen, all those guys. So the Bills are kind of my adopted second team right now, but
Nothing. You know, and it's
I
on
am
his
a
left
Broncos
side. He's not
fan
shown
through
any
and through.
kind of sign of discomfort. Then again, he's
You
looks
got
a
a
lot
flag
like he
down.
did last week as far as fitting in and understanding and having answers on every play. Guy looks like he's been out there his whole life,
Illegal
right?
block in the back. Offense number 11. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's on Ayuk.
And Brandon Ayuk there.
I mean, I love these receivers. I love how they block. And here, Ayuk just getting a little aggressive, hits Kobe Bryant on the back.
Working against the rookie DB Kobe
Good call
Bryant.
there to catch that. But yeah, you know, this era of
11 minutes, 59
superstars
seconds
at
left to play in
receiver.
the first half.
And it is fun to watch 11 and 15. When Deebo Samuel's here, he leads the parade himself about getting involved and helping this run game because it's going to only open up
First down and 18.
opportunities for them in the pass game.
Christian McCaffrey motion to the slot to the right side. Empty backfield for Purdy.
Shanahan said 3-ish weeks is how he
Good
put it.
protection. Slides, fires,
Kittle.
complete. George Kittle.
George
Kittle
out to
charged
the
upfield to
48-yard
the
line.
48-yard
Jackson
line.
with
That'll
the
bring up
tackle
about
there.
a second down and 10.
Even there, you know, it's just
Good
nice to
gain
see
there by
that he
Kittle,
doesn't
getting
panic.
most, if
He
not
doesn't-
all,
he
of
doesn't
the
get to a
penalty
point where
yardage back.
He forces a throw, or he looks downfield to try to make a play. I mean, he was back there. He had plenty of time. Give the line credit to give him that opportunity.
Absolutely, Brandon.
Just a
Again,
smart
like,
decision.
I'll
With this
root for
offense,
teams
if
who
you
have
can just
people
take
that
care
I
of the
like.
ball
Like,
and play
obviously,
smart,
I
then
have an
it's
emotional
really
connection
gonna
to Kyle
eventually
Shanahan
work
and
out
John
for
Lynch,
you with
so
the
I
defense you have
root
and
for
a
the
running game to go
49ers to
with
do
it.
well as well.
So
But
Geno Smith spent a lot of
again,
time
my
on the
team
bench.
is Broncos
49ers
through and through.
2-1
Second down
ratio
and
in time
9.
of possession.
Swinging
And for the
outside,
first
and
time
that
in
is
the
off
game,
target,
Purdy
incomplete,
throws an
looking for Christian
incomplete
McCaffrey.
pass. That's
And
on
that is the
Quandre
first
Diggs came in
incompletion for
blitzing
Brock Purdy
and knocked him
tonight.
down, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and this
Trying
is the
to hit
matchup
Christian
that he wants.
McCaffrey on an
You
out
gotta
route.
understand that Diggs comes free. Nobody picks
Threw it
him
to the
up,
wrong
but you got
shoulder,
McCaffrey
incomplete.
against Cody Barton. That's a win.
Had a good
And especially
matchup.
with this cushion.
Christian
Look at this
McCaffrey
move.
against the linebacker Cody Barton.
Top of the
Really
route.
nice route by
Gets to the
McCaffrey.
outside, and if
Timing
you put
off,
that ball
off
out in front
target
of him, now it's
throw.
easier to say, look at this. He's got a
Incomplete.
safety going in on him. But put that out in front of McCaffrey, and that's a huge gain.
Now we got a
Diggs
3rd
throws it
down
out.
and 9 from the 47.
3rd down and 9.
3 receivers set to the left side.
To the
Purdy, a little
outside,
comebacker,
and
off
moving
target,
along the
nobody
way.
home.
Ayuk
Looking for
intended
Brandon
receiver,
Ayuk.
and the
Timing was off.
49ers
4th
will
down and
punt
9.
for the
49ers will
third
have to
time
punt it
in the
again.
half.
Third punt
Dialing
for
up
the
a little bit
Niners
more
in this
pressure here
game.
these last couple of plays.
If you
And
like punting,
that time,
this is the
it
game for
maybe
you.
shows the inexperience from Purdy. He's trying to put that ball to the outside to Ayuk, and Ayuk trying to come right back to him. Never really had a chance there to get the
Here's
first
Mitch
down.
Wishnowsky. His
Mitch
3rd one of the night.
Wishnowsky will send it down toward Tyler Lockett. who
Tyler
sets up
Lockett
at the
back deep to receive it
10-yard
for
line.
Seattle. Lockett reels it in,
Fair
fair
catch
catch
at
at
the
the
18-yard
18-yard line.
One more Seattle tradition.
Seattle Fish
on this Thursday
Market.
night.
One more.
I know everything.
All right. Right on, Brandon. That's awesome. All right, so this game has definitely been a defensive battle so far. Brock Purdy, 11 for 13 through the air, 98 yards and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 8 carries for 43 yards. George Kittle, 3 receptions, 39 yards and a touchdown. Geno Smith, just 4 for 9 through the air for 11 yards. Kenneth Walker, 4 carries, also for 11 yards. Tyler Lockett, still the Seahawks' leading receiver with just 1 catch for 5 yards. Yeah, that is not great production from the Seattle offense so far. Win probability currently sitting at 72.6% in favor of the 49ers. Let's see if Seattle can get something going here. Brandon, I do not believe they have crossed midfield yet. It's been a really slow start for the Seahawks on offense. Really, ever since the Buccaneers game, their offense has somewhat struggled. All right, we are back in Seattle.
With hundreds of ways to keep the action going all game long. And now you can give it a try with this exclusive offer. Bet on the spread, the money line, the over, the under, the next play, the next score, or even your favorite player to score. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, enter the promo code, claim your exclusive offer, and get in on the action tonight.
So Geno Smith in his
All
10th
right,
year in the
Seattle
league,
getting
played
ready
his
to take
college
over
ball
for what I
at
believe
West
is their
Virginia,
4th offensive
and entering
possession.
tonight, completion percentage this season is 71%, tops in the league. That's 12% above his career average. Of course, he was a starter as a rookie, played a lot in his second year, and has been on the bench mostly since. Joins 3 other guys, well-known, Ball, Road, and Kenny Anderson, for the improvement one
Yeah, I
season
bet
to the
they
next.
did, Brandon.
Got off to a great start
Especially
this year,
Geno.
leveled off a little bit.
First down and 10
We're trying
now
to get this
from the
team rolling right now for
18-yard
3
line. They hand it off to
successive 3
Kenneth
and outs.
Walker.
And this is
Gets
Kenneth Walker
maybe to
going
the
nowhere.
20-yard line for a couple yards.
You know, it's funny. We asked
Runs
him
into a
yesterday
wall,
about
including
the fact
Fred
that,
Warner
how'd you
on
find
that
out that
one.
Russell Wilson got traded? They said you have a heads up. He said Pete called him and he said, I'm going to need you this year.
Right.
That sort of was a hint, wasn't it?
I think it was, and I think on the
Yes, it was a
outside with the
hint.
trade with Drew Lock coming over from Denver, I think a lot of people assumed maybe
Everyone
Lock might
assumed
get
it
the
would be
inside
Drew
track,
Lock,
but
yep, but
internally,
Gino
led
won the
by
job
Pete Carroll
outright
and
in
the
training
players
camp, and it's really
especially,
easy to see
I think
why.
they knew based on what they'd seen that he
Trips
was
to
their
the
guy,
right side,
you know, brought the
including Colby
leadership that they
Parkinson, the
needed.
tight end. Gino makes the check at the
Yeah,
line.
there was some competition,
One-on-one
but clearly
coverage,
he was gonna
DK
be the man
Metcalf
right
on the
from
top of the
get-go.
screen.
Second down and 8.
Gino
And he
looks that
fires
way
out,
on a
and
little
that's caught
glance
at the
route and
33-yard
finds
line.
Metcalf.
So
Metcalf across the
makes his first
30-yard
catch
line,
of
moving the
night.
chains for the
Ward
Seahawks.
covers on the play and a first down.
Again, we're going to go back to this matchup. We're going to see it all night.
Yep.
Ward against Metcalf.
Charvarius
Two
Ward
very physical players. We know
came
about
over as a
Metcalf.
free
He's
agent
really
from
grown
the
as a
Kansas City
receiver.
Chiefs,
He's
working against DK
go
Metcalf.
ball
Good tight
guy,
coverage,
and
but
is
a
now really
nice
developed
throw
to
and
become
catch
a
there
complete
from Smith to
receiver.
Lockett.
Good tight coverage, but nice job by
Trips
Geno
to the
Smith
right
get that
side
ball in
now.
there.
Yeah, they go
Empty
without a
backfield.
huddle.
Metcalf in the
Go
slot
5
to the
wide
left.
here.
Metcalf
And that's
again
caught
makes the
by
catch. DK Metcalf
So they got it
to the
rolling now.
46-yard line.
Picking up
They run a couple of quick
back-to-back first
glance
downs and
routes there to
3.5.
Metcalf,
Warner
and
makes
both
the
of
stop.
them
And you spread
net
it
first
out,
downs.
and now you get a linebacker who's been really good in the inside, but now you got him out in space. Greenlaw against Metcalf.
Working
There's
against
the difference
Greenlaw,
with
the
DK
linebacker
Metcalf.
on that play.
Instead of
That's
just
definitely a
putting him in the
matchup
X, that
disadvantage
one
all day
position,
long for the
he's really grown and
49ers.
developed. They like to move him around. He runs all the routes now in the route tree.
Clock ticking inside, 8
Back-to-back
minutes and
plays
50
where he
seconds
makes a
left to
difference.
play in the
Yeah,
first
back-to-back
half.
13-yard gains.
First down and 10 from the 46-yard line.
First
Two
down
tight
from
ends
the
set to the right
46.
side. Smith fires. That one's a
Goes to
little
him
off
again, but that
target.
time nothing
Tight
is
coverage
there.
on
Charvarius
Metcalf,
Ward
but
covering
kind of
on
put it
play,
on the
second
wrong
down and
shoulder
10.
there by
Darius Ward's not
Gino.
going anywhere.
Incomplete.
You
Second
can
down
make
and 10.
back-to-back plays. He said, okay, let's line up again. And he is up tight. This is a tough route against a talented physical corner to try to be able to execute. And that ball has got to be out in front. You put
Yep.
it back behind him just slightly. Ward has the kind of hands and instincts to step in front
Yeah,
and make the play.
Brandon,
And
that's
that's a battle to watch.
he was fun to watch, but also just
Metcalf at
turned the ball
6'4",
over at the most
235.
inopportune times and just never
Fast.
developed.
Second and 10.
Second
To
down
the
and 10
outside.
now.
This time
Kenneth
they
Walker
hit
makes the
Walker.
catch to the
The
outside.
running back, short gain.
And
Demond
just a couple of
Lenore
yards there
makes
for
the
Kenneth. That'll
stop
bring
on
up
the
a
play.
third down and long
Lenore,
for the
third down and 8.
Seahawks.
Shane Waldron,
Clock
few
continues to tick.
adjustments
8
here on-
minutes, 20
on
seconds
this
left to play in the
drive
first
after not
half.
having much success at all is trying to get this defense out in space, trying to create some space for Geno Smith and these receivers. Tried to run the ball early, tried to set up play action, wasn't effective. Now they're trying to spread them out, see if they can win some one-on-one battles.
From their own 48-yard line. Gino working that hard count. Once again, a one-on-one matchup at the top of the screen. Metcalf and Ward.
Flag is
Gino
thrown, they
looking
stop
that
the
way, but a
play.
flag is down.
Blow the
Metcalf
play
would have
dead.
probably made the catch.
I think they
Action
may-
on the offensive side first. I think.
And they're going to get the Seahawks for a false start.
Lockett.
That's on Lockett.
Trying to draw. It looked like Bosa started to move and maybe had
Gino
a
was
chance
working
to
that
get him
hard count and
over,
instead got his own guy to jump.
Lockett ends up moving.
Yep. Pretty easy call there for the
They
officials.
continue to be behind the
Metcalf
sticks
or
on these
Lockett
third
left a
downs.
full
They're
second
0 for
early
4
there.
on the night.
Already now third down and 13 for whatever Shane Waldron
Here's Shane
calls on this
Waldron,
play.
Seahawks offensive coordinator, in his second season in that role. Marquise Goodwin motion to the slot to the right, split backfield for Seattle with Homer and Fant.
Smith stepping
Gino
up.
climbs the pocket, looking to run. First down for Gino across the 40-yard line.
And they want a flag at the end
And
of the play.
Seattle wants a flag. They're not going to get it, but still, Gino able to show off the wheels there, moving the chains for the
Carroll pleading his
Seahawks.
case here after a 20-yard gain.
49ers were in
Pressure
man
here.
coverage.
Hufanga is here. Nobody
Failed
really
to account for
there to
Gino on
spy.
that play.
So once
Wide
he
open
gets
rushing
out of
lane.
that
He
pocket,
sees it and
little
he
pump
exploits
fake there
it.
to hold Greenlaw.
Hufanga
The
finally
only guy
forces him
left
out.
is Hufanga,
Ooh,
who has to come
I
all
could
the way
definitely
across
see the
field.
argument there.
And this is what they're talking
Hufanga
about.
with a
Hufanga
late
actually
hit kind of pulls
finishes
him
the
down by his
play,
shoulder pads, but
brings him to the
officials
ground, and
didn't
that's why
see
I
it and
think
didn't
they
call
thought he'd
it.
get the 15 yards.
now they come
didn't.
out with a three tight end set to the left
39-yard
side.
line.
From the
Here goes
39-yard
Walker.
line, Kenneth Walker surging forward to the
Gain of 5.
34,
Terry,
gain of
what'd you think on
5.
that last play?
Al, the tackle starts inbounds, it's all one action. The momentum takes them into the sideline. It's not a foul for unnecessary roughness.
Okay, well, there you go.
Here it is. Tackle starts
Terry
inbounds.
McCauley, former NFL
And
ref,
finishes
now NBC
out of
rules
bounds.
analyst, makes the call there.
For all the world, of course, it looks like a flag, and then the whole bench jumps up, and the crowd wants it. Nothing.
Yep.
2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 now from the 34-yard line. Noah Fant goes in motion to the left side. Swinging out, that is Noah Fant. And Noah Fant with the first down near the 23-yard line.
Who came over in addition with all the draft choices they got from Denver. He came over in the
Obviously
trade as
came
well.
over in the Russell Wilson trade.
The Seahawks giving the
Noah
49ers
Fant, Drew
some
Lock,
of their
Shelby Harris.
own medicine, moving Fant
2 first-round
in motion.
picks, 2 second-round
Just by
picks.
moving him, you create a little bit of space, and Al Shire, the linebacker, trying to adjust.
I
but he
honestly
gets
can't
behind the
remember. Let me look
receivers,
this
got
up.
that space to work, and he's got wide receiver skills as a big tight end.
Brock Purdy, did he play at Arizona State? He's from Gilbert, Arizona.
From the 22-yard line, Smith throws, and that's caught.
Nope, he was at Iowa State the whole way.
He's blanketed.
He was a 4-year starter at Iowa
Warner
State.
comes over to help out. Short gain, 2nd and 8.
Various
gain
Ward
there
is
for
following
Metcalf,
DK
second
Metcalf
down
on a
and
lot of
8.
these plays, and
Now
not only
5
is he
and a half
following him,
minutes left
he's
to
up
play
his
in the
face
first
on
half.
Every single route, making him work to get open. I mean, this is about a 3-yard gain. I haven't seen a play yet that the Seahawks have run where 7 and White isn't right in the face.
2nd down and
pressing
8.
DK Metcalf to affect the timing with Geno Smith. Now they move into the slot to get away from Ward.
Metcalf now in the slot to the left
Provides
side.
a cushion that time.
Geno surveys, steps up, fires into traffic, nearly intercepted. Trying to hit the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
Hufanga bats it away. It'll be
Nearly
3rd down
threw
and
that
8.
into a triple
Hufanga
coverage
has had
interception
a
right
monster
there,
year
but
with 4 interceptions, and it's because of his
49ers.
instincts. Watch him just look and recognize that he's got an outside route breaking in, which allows him to break on the ball so quickly.
Ooh, that was a dangerous
That's
throw there
not
by
just
Geno Smith.
Sitting back in
He
coverage.
threw that into a
That's
49ers
recognizing
team
that the
meeting,
inside
went right
receiver's
through
gonna go to the
Hufanga's
The
hands.
outside receiver's going to break in.
Now
and
it's
then
a
stepping
3rd
up
down
and
and
almost
8.
coming up with his
DK
5th
Metcalf
interception of
goes
the
in
year.
motion to the left side. Tyler Lockett in the slot to the right.
Final 5 minutes of the half.
Geno in
Smith
trouble, and that is incomplete.
Had it backed
Pressure
up.
coming on
Was hit as
Smith
he
with
threw it.
Eric Armstead.
Eric
4th down and
Armstead is
8.
there. Early
Seahawks
4th down
will
and
now
8,
try
and
the field goal.
Group comes in.
And there's Armstead with another move. You know, you see the twists, and here he's going to work around again. Force that offensive line to have to communicate, and it's another time where Seattle up front not able to adjust.
Jason Myers,
one of the twists up front.
24 for 25 on the year
Jason
with field goal
Myers,
tries.
24 of 25
Along with
field
56,
goal
this one
attempts.
from
It's
38.
a 38-yarder.
Michael Dixon will hold it.
Dixon
Good
puts it
snap,
down,
good hold, and
the
good
kick
kick.
is good.
7-3. 49ers lead. 4 minutes and 40
40
seconds left to play in the first half. Seattle with their first points on the board this evening.
If your business kept unemployed through the pandemic, GetRefunds.com can see if it may qualify.
Gotta mute that. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Is this scoreboard going to update? Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. It updated. We're good. Well, positive drive, though. They move the ball on this brick wall defense. This is going to maybe be a game. Yeah, we'll see. That was a pretty good drive there for the Seahawks. Geno Smith now 9 for 17 through the air for 53 yards. He's also the Seahawks' leading rusher with 18 yards on a scramble. DK Metcalf, just 3 catches on the evening so far for 28 yards. Win probability currently at 67.2% in favor of the 49ers. Come over here to the team stats. San Francisco, 21 total plays, 141 yards, 6.7 yards per play. Things are not looking great for Seattle, though. 25 total plays, just 78 total yards. That's an average of just 3.1 yards per play. That is rough for the Seattle Seahawks on offense. Oh, fuck off, you stupid thing. There we go. Got 6 people in the house right now. We got 13 votes in our poll. 85% of you guys are on the San Francisco 49ers in this one. Oh, we do have a couple of votes for Seattle. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like on this stream. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support for us and helps push this channel out to fellow NFL fans just like you and me. Just about to come back in here. Uh-oh.
Down.
Damn it.
And the check in with Kaylee.
Now, Christian McCaffrey told me he didn't have time to Anthony Lynn and veteran assistant Bobby Turner with helping him pick up the playbook as quickly as he did.
Yeah, Anthony Lynn, the former head coach of the Detroit. Speaking of not having time to say goodbye
There's
to your
Anthony
teammates, how about
Lynn,
Baker Mayfield last
49ers
week?
running
Got
backs
on a plane.
coach,
How'd he do last
former
week?
Chargers head coach.
Similar. I mean, I think he got to San Francisco on a Thursday and played that week.
Yep,
And,
he
you know,
did.
Since that game, they've won 6 in a row with him here.
All right. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Ray McLeod goes in motion, play action. Purdy holds on to it, fires into coverage, nearly intercepted. Good coverage by Ryan Neal, looking for George Kittle on that one.
Second down and 10.
Jamal
Second down and
Adams
10.
out with a quad out for the year. They had to rely on Ryan Neal, who's been a journeyman, but man, he has taken advantage of this opportunity to become a full-time starter. Again, the ball not quite out in front. Good job by Kittle getting that
Chargers
separation.
definitely
Tries to
heavy
fight back to
contenders
get
for
that
sure.
Football, but Neal
Especially if
close
Justin
enough to
Herbert
pull
can
it
play
out.
like the way he did against the Dolphins.
Purdy
And the Chiefs, of
started
course,
11
can't
for
forget about
11.
them.
Now he's missed on his last
Granted,
3.
though, their offense did not have a very good
Going
day
for
against
98
Denver
yards.
last week.
Second down and 10.
Second down and 10 now.
Flag.
Flag is down. This might be a free play. Brock Purdy scrambles
And for
out.
the moment,
And he will be
about a
across the
7-yard
30 to the
gain before
32.
he is
Gain
run
of
out of
7
bounds.
there. Let's check the flag.
Sure looked like Bruce Irvin got an early start there.
Yep,
He's
I
prone
believe
to
he
that.
did.
Offside. Defense number 27.
Irvin in his third stint now with the Seattle
Now
Seahawks.
this time they called it on Woolen, the rookie corner.
No, instead they actually got Tariq Woolen, the rookie
Yeah,
corner.
he's trying to jam.
He's been a revelation
Kittle
there for
and
the
gets
Seattle
across the line of
Seahawks.
scrimmage.
Has some flashes of
What a year
Richard
he's
Sherman
had,
in
right?
his game.
You got Kobe Bryant as a rookie, Woolen as a rookie. There he is to the right.
Yeah, the
Well
Seahawks
across the
secondary
line
has
of
been
scrimmage.
phenomenal. It's their
This guy's
run
6'4",
defense that's
210.
really struggled
That's
as
a
a
rookie.
unit this year.
That had to be
Now
Irvin,
second
though.
down
I
and
mean, they
5 from the
called it on
30-yard line. Ray McLeod
Carroll
motion
ran
to the
down,
wing
so
to
what
the
was that
right.
call about? Second down and 5.
Second
McCaffrey
down, Christian McCaffrey gets
He'll
about
be
3
stopped
yards. That'll bring
about
up
a yard
third
and a
down
half
and
shot.
2.
So what the thing was, Woolen had been lined up in the neutral zone.
I don't think Mahomes gets too much
Of course,
hype
that
either.
creates- we were talking
The
about
dude's
Irvin,
just that good.
but Irvin
I'll
loves
say
to get
that as a
quick jump
Broncos
as well,
fan.
and he did there as well.
I know you love watching this rookie. I mean, we were talking about
Third down and 1
with,
now.
with Sherm about his length and how effective he's been. I mean, it's just rare to see a corner in the NFL.
Clock ticking inside
at
3
6'4".
minutes and 40 seconds left to
Except
play
for
in the
maybe you come to
half.
Seattle after what Richard Sherman did.
Two tight ends set to the
6
right.
picks this season.
Juwan Jennings, little wing to the
Fast
right.
as they come.
Handoff, McCaffrey, he's got
On
the
third
first
and short,
down.
that's a first down
Tackled
for
at the
McCaffrey.
38-yard line. Good
Up to
little
the
burst there from
38-yard line. He
CMC.
goes with 3:20 left in the opening half.
Wouldn't be surprised you go back to what was working early, and that's relying on this offensive line. The right tackle, Mike McClinchy, doing a good job here on on 3rd down and short, 69. Nice job of kind of shouldering that outside end and then working down to be able to give McCaffrey the room that he needs.
McCaffrey
First down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Jawan Jennings goes in motion, I formation. They toss it to McCaffrey.
To the outside.
McCaffrey with blocking in front, tries to slither forward, only gains 1. Probably one more play coming before the 2-minute warning.
There's the
now would be a good time to dial up the deep post to Jawan Jennings for sure.
Assistant coach, so you've got a new offensive coordinator.
There's Clint Hurt,
defensive
Seahawks defensive coordinator.
New quarterback, 2 new
first
tackles.
year. Took over for Ken Norton Jr.
Here last
2nd
year
down and 9.
Had been on the staff. Ken
One
Norton
more
was
play
the
before the
defensive
2-minute
coordinator
warning.
last season.
Raymond Cloud
2nd
in
down and
motion.
9.
Purdy sets up a
McCaffrey.
screen for Christian McCaffrey.
Taken down
Well sniffed out there by the 40 or by the
36-yard
Seahawks.
line.
Jordan Brooks, the
And Wilson makes the
linebacker,
stop
was
there.
there.
That takes us to the
That will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and
11
long coming
when we
up
come
here
back
for San
for the
Francisco. Win probability now at 65.9% in favor of the 49ers. San Francisco faced with a 3rd down and 11 from their own 36-yard line when we return. So far, they're going on a 5-play drive for 11 yards, 2 minutes, 36 seconds off the clock. Brock Purdy is 12 for 15 through the year for 96 yards and a touchdown. CMC with 11 carries for 51 yards. George Kittle leads the Niners in receptions with 3 for 39 yards. Geno Smith, meanwhile, is 9 for 17 through the air for 53 yards. Also is the Seahawks leading rusher with 18 yards on a scramble. DK Metcalf, 3 receptions for 28 yards. San Francisco averaging 5.7 yards per play on offense, 26 total plays, 147 yards. 51 total rushing yards, 96 total passing yards for the 49ers. Again, guys, really appreciate you tuning in this evening. Just a reminder, we will be streaming 2 games on Saturday. We'll be streaming the Colts and the Vikings, and we will also be streaming the Bills and the Dolphins. Bills-Dolphins from Buffalo, 9 inches of snow expected in that game, so that one's going to be really fun. I'm definitely looking forward to streaming that one. Make sure I've got my halftime scene ready to go here. Oh. We are back, guys.
Homecoming for our man, Richard Sherman.
Yep.
Part of the Legion of Boom. Meanwhile, that's almost intercepted right
Ooh,
into the
dangerous
hands of
throw
Quandre
there.
Diggs. Could
Went
not
right into
hold
the hands
on.
of
And
Quandre
it's 4th
Diggs.
and
That was
11.
dangerous.
Here's a rare mistake that we've seen from Purdy. He telegraphs his pretty good. Here's the safety, Diggs, who's a ball hawk. You go back and look at the 12 interceptions since 2020. Just reads
Sorry,
the
guys, I'm
eyes,
just
and Purdy
setting
brings
up
him
my
over
score
on
here
that vertical
for-
route down the middle to Jennings. Just doesn't come up with the
For
interception.
the
So Purdy
halftime.
catches a break, but Diggs a good job of baiting him and reading the eyes.
Richard saying he can't do that. Wisnowski's punt. Fair catch called for, made at the 19-yard line by Tyler Lockett. Holiday cheer included with Prime, now streaming brand new movies like Something from Tiffany's and more family classics. Prime Video, all of your holiday needs. See where it takes you. Prime Video. already love December. How do we get to the 15th of December?
This flew by.
Yeah.
There we go.
Richard Sherman
All right,
down on
all
the
set
field.
to go
I know
here
we
for
would love to see
halftime.
the pick there by Diggs, but he's got to love the matchup with Metcalf.
Seattle
going
trying to
against
go on a
Ward,
2-minute drill.
how
Minute and
physical that
48
has been.
seconds left to play. They take over
giving
first down and 10
playing
from the
press all the
19-yard
way
line.
On Metcalf.
See if they can get some points
Smith
before
looks the
halftime.
other
They
way,
swing it out.
throws, and then is
That's
caught.
complete to Tyler
Tyler
Lockett.
making the
And
catch
Lockett
along that
will net
sideline.
about 5 yards.
Go to
Clock
the line of
continues to
scrimmage
roll.
quickly.
Second
Lenore
down
making the stop
at
on the
about
play,
5.
second and 3.
Make
It's
it
almost
second
as
and
if
3. That was a
Ryan
gain of
just
7.
came into this game and said, listen, Travaris Ward, you've taken 14 out of this game.
Gino to the left
Again
side
to the
again.
outside,
Another
and
out
that's
route. That's
pulled
complete to
in by
Marquise
there. Marquise
Goodwin. And the
Goodwin, who makes his
X-49er,
first
that one will move the
catch of
chains for the
game. guy
Seahawks.
Was in the long jump in the London Olympics back in 2012.
Great speed and a good job that time by Geno Smith. Geno Smith gets that ball
From the
out
30-yard
quickly
line
before
now.
Nick Bosa could hit him.
Trips to the right side. They go quick. Gino with
Through
a
the
draw.
middle, up
This
the
is
middle,
Travis
Travis
Homer. He
Homer.
nets 3 to the
Short gain there.
33-yard line.
Clock ticking down.
Minute 20 left. Clock continues to roll.
Each team with all of its timeouts.
We got to go.
Second and
Trips
6.
to the right again. Gino dumps it underneath.
Homer.
Travis Homer across the 40. He fumbles the ball. And it's picked up by Charvarius Ward. Ward inside the 20. Ward to the 6-yard line. Tackle out of bounds by Abraham Lucas. Oh, man.
Between these two teams.
Oh,
and
a
Drake
killer
Greenlaw
fumble
made a
there
play
by
at the
the
1 yard line.
running back
1 yard line.
Travis Homer.
This could be another one of those.
And it
kind
is
of plays
picked
where
up
Ward hits
by
him, and then Greenlaw
Charvarius Ward,
again
forced out of
with a
bounds by
big
Trey
play against this
Greenlaw.
Seahawk offense late in the
Hell of a
first
play
half.
by
Jars
Greenlaw, as
that
well as
ball
Jimmy
loose with
Ward,
that
forcing
big
that
hit.
out.
And
Johnny
then
on
right
the
into the
spot there,
hands of
Charvarius Ward.
Boom.
And a killer
Greenlaw
fumble
made that
there by
play
the
at the
running
end of the
back
19th
Travis
season, final play of
Homer.
the game against San Francisco, and that was the difference between
Minute
being the 1 seed
or
and
56
the 5
seconds
seed.
left to play in the second
And that 1
quarter.
seed led to the Super Bowl.
And the
Something
49ers
about
offense are
playing
now
here
set
and
up
playing
inside
against
their
his
own
rival brings
10-yard
out the
line.
best in Trey Greenlaw.
Big
So
first
and
play
goal.
there.
After the fumble,
Dre Greenlaw forces
Ball to
it
the
out.
6.
Charvarius Ward picks it up now from the
they have
6-yard
all their
line.
timeouts.
McCaffrey's in the backfield. Condensed formation for San Francisco.
McCaffrey
Bouncing inside.
finding his
CMC
way.
grinding
Stopped
to
a
the
little shy of
1.
the goal line. Second down and goal.
Second down and goal. Can't
And the
imagine that
49ers, who
49ers are
deferred
going to be in a
winning the
hurry
opening
here. Are they going to burn a timeout?
Toss have a chance for that old 2-for-1 here.
Let's see. I think Seattle might have taken a
Timeout
timeout
taken.
here.
Seattle will take
They sure
that.
did. 45
Trying
seconds
to
left
conserve
here in
some
the
time
half.
on the clock if they can. Back to the Greenlaw play.
Again, we talked all night about the linebacker play and how quickly they close in on throws in front of them. Fred Warner gets most of the attention, but Dre Greenlaw is just as effective.
Oof.
You know, if they're not able to make the play in coverage, they're able to close in on it, and they come in with bad intentions and jar that ball
Yup.
loose. And the way they swarm to the ball, when the ball's on the ground, one of the white jerseys is going to pick it up.
And run with it.
Second down and
That's
goal.
the case there.
McCaffrey's in.
Into the end zone. He
Touchdown,
goes for the
49ers.
touchdown.
So San Francisco
So the
gifted
killer
beautiful
fumble
field
leads
position.
to a touchdown.
With
And
a
as
killer
we say,
fumble
they're
there
gonna
from
get the ball to
Travis
start the second
Homer.
half.
Set him up at the 6-yard line of the
Last two
Seahawks, and
plays
they
just
cash
going
in
back
with
to old
Christian
reliable, which is
McCaffrey.
this offensive line, which has
Seattle
become a real
is going to have a
strength.
chance to try to do something here
Purdy
before the half
hands it
ends,
to
but
McCaffrey, who's, again,
they're going to have to
never
be
gonna
weary. They obviously do not
guy
want to
that's
turn the
gonna
ball
come up
over
short with
again.
The ball at the 1 yard line between the surge and then his vision and leg strength. That's a touchdown.
Extra point, Robbie Gould.
Robbie Gould in his 18th season in the league.
Kick is perfect.
Kicking as well as ever. 14-3 and
14
we're
to
back here in 30
3.
seconds.
Got a 30-second timeout here, and that was all possible by the forced fumble by Dre Greenlaw. That was a hell of a play. CMC rewards him with a rushing touchdown. 14-3, 49ers lead. Just a reminder, guys, be sure to keep it right here on Sparkin Sports NFL for second half action from Seattle. We will be taking a bit of a break heading into halftime. I'm going to go grab something to eat real quick. There's Travis Homer.
Coming here at the end of the 19 season, final game of the year on a Sunday night. Winner of the game is the #1 seed if it's San Francisco. Otherwise, they would have been the 5th seed.
I remember this game.
A gigantic difference. Here it is again.
Dre Greenlaw.
Russell Wilson back to throw.
Huge tackle on Hollister.
Just shy of the goal line.
I mean, you're talking about, you played 16 games back there, 17 games, and it comes down to a yard, the difference between a 1 and a 5 seed.
And the 1 seed gets a bye and 2 home games. The 5 seed gets in all likelihood 3 road games.
All right, 47 seconds left in the half. Here's Robbie Gould to kick it off.
To play Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
It's returnable here.
10-yard line.
Godwin Igwebuike gets near the 30-yard line where he runs into a wall of 49ers.
Scrum develops.
41 seconds left in the half. Let's see if Seattle wants to be aggressive here or if they're just going to sit on this.
I mean, if Diggs comes up with this ball, he's already at midfield. I mean, who knows if he's able to pick up a few yards, and then to not come up with the interception.
Yeah, that was a
and then you
killer
get the
near
right
interception there by Quandre Diggs.
And the Niners
and
are
then
able to
Seattle
capitalize.
turns it
what
over.
A
just some
and a
rotten luck
here
for
at
the
the end
Seahawks
of this
in this
half.
one.
And how deflating if you're on
2
the other end of
receivers
it.
set to the left side. Cowboys 49ers in the NFC Championship game. It would be historic. It would be epic. I'd love it.
Pressure is
and they take a shot. Metcalf! What a catch! Flag down as well.
Metcalf, and now
Metcalf makes the catch inside the 45-yard line.
Down at the 45-yard line.
Let's see if this is on Metcalf for offensive pass interference. Yep, sure is. They get Metcalf with a push off there.
Two have been going at it. I thought Metcalf grabbed
press
the
coverage
jersey,
with
the back of the
Charvarius
jersey of
Ward.
To pull himself
Ward had the
up
scoop and
once
score
he got
just a
into
few
the air.
minutes
Before he
ago.
goes into the air. See how he pulled on it?
Yep, Metcalf, little jersey
that's
yank
what the
there on
officials
Ward.
must
That
have
is
seen.
offensive pass interference.
Good job
Seattle
by the
crowd
officials
doesn't
to
like
catching
it.
that right hand by Metcalf to get up and over Ward.
Oh, yeah. This is the second coming of Megatron for sure.
That's Metcalf's 3rd offensive
First and 20
pass
now, back
interference
at
penalty
the
of the season.
20-yard line, 34 seconds. Swing it to the outside, that's complete. Tyler Lockett crosses the 30, gets out of bounds at the 33, 28 seconds
Lenore
left.
with a stop.
Yeah, they'll just continue to rush forward, sit back in zone, keep everything in front of them, which is their MO anyway. That's who they are. Prevent
Second
the
down
big
and 7.
play, and then rally to the football in front of them.
They have 13 on that last play. Gino to the outside again.
Short pass here.
Short throw. Penny Hart,
Penny
wide
Hart
receiver, makes the catch.
makes the
Seattle's
grab.
going to take a timeout.
And timeout
21
is taken
seconds.
here with 21 seconds.
This has been a fun matchup to watch, and in many cases, Charvarius Ward has followed DK Metcalf, and I don't even care if it's just he's blocking. I mean, every single play, these two have been going at it and welcoming the challenge. It's been a physical battle, especially in coverage. Officials are letting them play, with the exception of Metcalf grabbing the jersey. But man, I think D'Amico Ryans must have said to Charvarius Ward, "This is why we brought you here. You're a difference maker. We have now a corner. You go take 14 and shut him down tonight."
And that's what he's done, holding him to
3rd down and 4 now.
3rd down and
25
4.
seconds left in the half. From the 36-yard line. Tight formation here for the Seahawks. Empty backfield.
25 seconds.
Smith swings it to the outside. Kenneth Walker makes the
Not
catch.
going to do very much, and the crowd
Not going
gets
to do a whole
frustrated.
lot there.
Walker makes the
And
catch there. It's going to be 4th down.
49ers are going to call a timeout.
The speed of this defense is just incredible.
17
And if I'm
seconds
saying Frank,
left.
I call a timeout.
They want to maybe try to put themselves in position for a
You put
Hail
yourself in
Mary
a
or
box
something
there
along
right
those
now. It's 4th
lines.
down. You can't
Seattle getting
go
ready to
for
punt
it.
it away.
You
Maybe
don't
try
make
to
it.
get a
Field
return,
goal
something along
for San
those
Francisco
lines.
would make it a
Very interesting
14-point
decision to take
lead
the
right
timeout
now.
there
It's
by Kyle
11.
Shanahan.
and they have to punt.
How about when we asked Bosa on our call, about the hustle of this defense and how they run to the ball, and he kind of I said, do you guys make fun of each other in film? You know, and he goes, listen, if you don't run to the ball, you're going to look like an idiot because everybody else is running to the ball and kind of take pride in it. So I think it's by intent the way they draft and the type of personalities they bring onto this defense.
Going with it.
Angles that one.
Rod Marinelli used to call
bounce,
that's
and that'll go into the end
goes
zone
into the
for
end
the
zone with
touchback.
8 seconds.
8 seconds left in the half.
So the offensive possessions this season, they met in week
Without
2.
my A.J.
49ers
Brown
won that
bias, I
game
do
by a
have to
score of
say I think Javonte Adams is the
27-7.
NFL's best for sure all around, with D-Hop
16
and
drives,
Justin
10
Jefferson behind
punts.
him.
3 turnovers.
Right now, I'd
twice,
honestly
and only
rank Justin
3
Jefferson
points.
as number
The
one.
7
What he's
points were
doing is
scored on
absolutely
a
incredible.
blocked
But
field goal
I
return
definitely agree.
in the
Those
game
are
in Santa
all
Clara.
the
Neil
top
Dowell
guys.
ends
You pick the order.
first
49ers
half
not going to
here,
do
so
anything
the
crazy
49ers
either. Just
trying
going
to
to
make
take
it
a
7
knee.
straight, trying to clinch
That'll
a
take us to
playoff
the end of the
spot.
half.
Head to the locker room.
49ers
With the score,
lead
San
14-3.
14.
Be sure to keep it right
And
here on
Seattle.
Sparkin Sports NFL, guys, for second half action. I am your host, Gage Madrid. We'll be back. Okay, guys, we are back in for second half action of 49ers and Seahawks. San Francisco currently leads 14-3 in what has been a really, really fun matchup so far by this 49ers defense. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Let's get a few people surging back in here before the second half action officially gets underway. Also, don't mind me, guys. I'm currently finishing my little impromptu dinner of some ramen, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. All right, guys. So this has been a fun matchup so far. Geno Smith and the Seahawks offense at first kind of struggled to find their groove, but they were able to come away with some points before the half expired. Geno is 15 for 23 through the air tonight for 86 yards. He's also the Seahawks' leading rusher with 18 yards on a scramble drill. DK Metcalf has been limited to just 3 receptions tonight for 28 yards. Brock Purdy, meanwhile, has been really solid for the 49ers, 15 for 16 for 96 yards and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 13 carries, 57 yards and a touchdown. George Kittle with 3 receptions for 39 yards, also a touchdown for him. Win probability is currently sitting at 84.3% in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. And we are just about to get underway. Second half action from Seattle. Again, guys, just a couple of housekeeping matters. Be sure to smash a like on this stream. I would really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support. Helps push us out to fellow NFL fans just like you and me. Also, if you guys have yet to make your voice heard in our poll, please do so. Looks like we have got 14 votes. 86% of you guys are on the San Francisco 49ers. All right, looks like we're getting ready to rock and roll. I gotta mute that. Copyright music. Do not want to get a copyright claim. Again, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in so far. Shout out to Brandon Ramsey, been heavily active in the chat. Seahawks averaging just 3.6 yards per play on offense tonight. That's rough.
Yeah, huge game and a big start
Here we
to
go,
this
guys.
second
49ers
half for
get the
Pete
ball
Carroll
start
and the
second
Seahawks
half.
and his defense.
Jason Myers will
See if
kick
they
it
can
away
get
for
the
Seattle.
Niners off the
And here we
field.
go. Ray McLeod
From
brings
the
it
2-yard
out.
line. McLeod
Across the 25. Ray McLeod with a nice
30.
return.
Taken down at the 40-yard
All
line.
the way at the 40-yard
Myers.
line.
Moments
Great
ago,
return
Keeley
there by
with Pete
Ray.
Coach, what does your offense need to do to find some rhythm?
Yeah, we got to get a third down conversions. You know, we're not doing well on third down. We've got too many long ones. We got to make better balance early down so that we can get a better third down situation. We're 1 of 7 in the first half.
You told
Yeah,
us
that's
that you
not
needed
good.
to
1
win
for
games
7 on
like
first
this to have
down
a
for the
successful
Seahawks.
season. What did you tell your team at the half?
Yeah, this game is ready to be won. We got to go out there and do it. It's going to take us a little bit. We just got to one series at a time. Great focus and finish this thing off. Get a great win here.
So true. They are 1 of 7 on third down.
First and 10
So the
now
Niners start here
from the
41-yard
41-yard line. Under center is Purdy. He hands it
McCaffrey.
off to Christian McCaffrey. And he
He'll
will
roll
cut
for 5
forward
yards.
for a gain of 5.
Jefferson makes the tackle there. McCaffrey now 14 carries for 62 on the ground.
Love Pete Carroll's
Purdy's
optimism,
passing
right?
charge
I mean,
has
he's
been
down
mostly
14-3.
short throws
We're
for
right where we
Purdy
want.
so far
This
in
is what
this
we
game.
want. This is what we worked for. This is our opportunity.
He's 71. They say 70 is the new 60, which you don't believe to begin with. For him, 70 is like the new 30.
I was going to say, he's 71 going on 41.
Right. Tons of energy.
Second down and 5 now.
A lot of fun to
On the
watch. Second down and
46-yard
5.
line.
From
Juwan
the
Jennings
46-yard
goes in
line.
motion. Purdy surveys,
Purdy.
looking, firing,
Great protection.
wide open again.
Kittle.
George Kittle for the
Rolling
second
free.
time Surging forward inside the 10. He's gone.
Nobody else can, and it's a touchdown.
Second time of the night. George Kittle gets wide
4
open.
yards.
I don't know how you let him get that wide open, and it's another
wide open
touchdown
along
for
the
George.
Now you'll like this even more. And Nwosu, known as a pass rusher, watch what happens with
They're going to ask Nwosu to cover George Kittle.
Nwosu drops.
Oh,
so he comes
boy.
back all the way to his
Blown
left,
coverage there
busted
for
coverage.
Seattle.
And because he's able to work through
Easy
those
touchdown
progressions
for
with
the
great
49ers.
Time, he finds who else? George Kittle, who knows how to make people miss, and let alone when you bust in coverage like this, he's going to find a way to get that football into the end zone.
A minute in to the second half. Gold for the extra point. And it's
14 minutes left in the
3.
third quarter. 21-3. What a quick strike there by the 49ers. Blown coverage. George Kittle. Easy touchdown. And the 49ers are starting to run away with this thing. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That was an easy start to the half. Four receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns for George Kittle. He has been sensational tonight. That is twice now that a big play has come from the 49ers getting George Kittle wide open. Blown coverage there by the Seattle Seahawks. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. I was worried the scoreboard wasn't updating, but it did. Sorry about it being late, guys, but 21-3. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go blow my nose real quick. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. There's the one I was looking for. All right, we are back in Seattle.
Sports Talk, biggest sports stories of the day, where there's sports to talk about. The Sports Talk, all sports all day, only on Prime Video. You ever been up in that Ferris wheel?
Beautiful shot there of downtown Seattle.
Hotel, right?
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gave that hotel
Ferris
the one
wheel
seed
down,
on the year, right?
down near the
Holly
Pike Place
Collins worked with us
Market.
up there one night.
Oh,
Robbie
Oh, yeah.
Gould kicks it off.
How was it?
Fun. Cold.
Bounces into the end
Good
zone
fun.
for the touchback.
Back we go to the touchdown.
We were trying to figure out, okay, Kittle gets open. You
All
got
right, let's see
Urban
what's going
right
on
who
here.
rides him for a little bit,
This
and
looks
then
like this
the
might
middle
be cover
linebacker, I
3
think,
for
Jordan Brooks.
Seattle.
Everybody else is playing man-to-man.
Oh,
Woolen's
no, it's
playing
man coverage.
Neal's
But
playing man, and the linebacker
the
doesn't
linebacker
run
blows
with
his
George
coverage.
Kittle.
I think the
So
linebacker
mix up
thought
the
it was
coverage,
zoned.
and a great job
And
again
George
by the
Kittle
rookie
exploits
Purdy
it. Easy
of working
touchdown
from
there
his
for
right,
San Francisco.
Coming all the way back to see that breakdown and capitalizing on it. Kid plays with poise, man.
First and 10 now for
Bit of a
Seattle from their own
longest touchdown by a
25-yard
tight
line,
end
down
in
21-3
the
to
NFL
San
this season.
Francisco.
Start
Kenneth
this
Walker
drive
grinds
through the
forward
Hawks with a
near the
4-yard
24-yard
gain by
line,
Walker.
about a gain of 4.
I think that's the thing everybody wanted to see with this 49ers
Geno Smith,
offense
his
on the
passing
road
chart,
in this environment, a
really
chance to clinch the
short
division.
passes for
Tough
Geno tonight.
Defense, tough atmosphere.
Couple that he's tried
rival
downfield
game.
have resulted
How
in
would this quarterback
incompletions.
react? And so far, in this offense, he doesn't have to be a
Second
savior.
out and
He just
7
has
now
to be
from the
efficient
27.
and
Make
smart
it from the
and
28.
distribute, and he's doing it.
Gino will swing it out. That's Noah Fant, tight end, former Bronco, came over in the Russell Wilson trade. Forced out of bounds near the line of scrimmage, no gain. Diamador Lenore there on the stop for the 49ers.
Defense, right? The way these guys run to the ball.
And tonight,
3rd down and 7.
Seattle's run 34 plays for only 118. Take a look at that. In the second
34
half,
plays, 118 yards for the
14
Seahawks.
points
That
allowed
is
in
not
6
great.
games.
Now
All
3rd down
wins.
and 8 from the 27-yard line. Tyler Lockett goes in motion
3rd
to
and
the
8.
left side. Press coverage with Metcalf at the top of the
Here they
screen.
come.
Gino pressured. And that is intercepted at the 40-yard line.
Diamador-
Picked off by
Lenore,
Lenore. Lenore with a chance to go, and he does!
Takes it into the end zone.
Touchdown, San Francisco! Geno Smith got baited right there. Hit as he threw it. Ugly throw. Are they going to say roughing the passer? They sure are. And that wipes out a really nice play there by Diamador Lenore.
That erases it.
He got through Charles Cross, the rookie left tackle, who's done a really good
Man,
job
they get
tonight
Nick
for the most
Bosa
part.
there for the roughing call.
You always know that
And
Bosa,
that
whether
wipes
he's
out
gonna
the
work around
INT.
you, he's a technician, works with the
Going
hands.
against the rookie
This time it's
Charles
power,
Cross.
And I think it's the way he finished the play.
Yeah, it goes down with body weight. I don't know about that call. Tyler Lockett slipped on his route. Lenore jumps the route. Let's see this roughing call again. I don't know if I like that call.
Is why he got the call.
I guess they're going to get body weight. I don't know if I like that.
Penalties on Bosa this season.
Now 1st down and 10 from the
On the flip
42.
side, tied for the league lead in sacks.
Play
with 14
action,
and a half.
Gino
Pressure
stepping out of
again.
trouble,
Escapes to the
fires
moment.
downfield,
Finds
open
Gilbert,
along
and
the
it's
sideline. That's
Flag is
Tyler
thrown on
Lockett.
that play.
But
Up
there's
there
a
where the
flag
catch
down in the
was made.
secondary. And indications are it's on San Francisco.
Heck of a job by Geno Smith to keep that play alive.
If that's the case, that would be back-to-back
Right in.
San Francisco penalties. It sure is. Illegal contact.
Penalties decline. 1st down.
So that's Lenore who thought he had a touchdown.
They get
for a
Lenore on
moment.
that one.
Now the flag.
Rough couple of series for him there.
As soon as the ball
Thought he
snapped,
had the
look how quickly
defensive
he's
touchdown,
in.
was
Just
wiped
step up,
out by the roughing the
use his
passer
leg
call.
strength to pull out of that
Now they get
potential
Lenore for an
sack,
illegal
and then
contact
keeps his vision
downfield.
downfield and finds Lockett.
1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Walker.
Handoff goes to Kenneth Walker.
And Botman
Maybe a
came up
yard or
tonight,
two.
This last week's game.
Fred Warner in there
against
for the
Carolina, came back
49ers.
with that ankle. Eight carries for him for only 22 yards though.
You know, this team started 6-3. They've lost one. They've lost 3 of their last 4, and a lot of that has to do with they've gotten
Second out
into
and
obvious
9.
passing situations, and now down like this.
They go
they're
quick.
kind of back into
Gino
that familiar
fires
territory.
outside. That is
There's
DK Metcalf.
Short gain.
Gain
So they have
of
another
maybe
3rd
5
down, so they're
yards
1
for
for 7.
DK, and
Keep
that'll
talking
bring
about
up a 3rd and medium for
halftime.
Seattle.
Got to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, and now you're down 18. It's 3rd and 4th down. You know, I mean, they're going to start to get into those situations.
3rd down and 4.
Metcalf again continues to get into that battle with Travarius Ward.
3 receivers, including Noah Fant to the right. Now Marquise Goodwin shifts to the left side. 49ers showing blitz here. They back out. They bring 4. Gino slings it. That's complete. Tyler Lockett, and that'll bring up a 1st down for Seattle. Little slant route there. Smith puts it right on him, and that'll move the chains for the Hawks.
And it moves the safety that time, Gibson, to be able to create some room to be able to throw right here to Lockett.
Gain of
Good
9
job
yards
by
down to the
Lockett of setting that
24-yard
route
line,
up
1st
on Jimmy
down.
Ward, being patient, and there's the
Good
eyes.
job by Gino
Works from
hanging
his
in the
left,
pocket.
back to his right,
Comes
and
back to
then
his
finds
right
Lockett,
side and
they're able to
delivers a
convert
strike to Tyler
their
Lockett.
second of the night on 3rd down.
See the numbers on Smith, who leads the league in
Lockett with
completion
5
percentage.
catches
He's
tonight
right
for
around
53
that figure
yards.
right
Now
now,
there are
19
4
of 27,
receivers to the right side for
71% on the year.
Seattle. Gino, one-on-one matchup, looking end zone for Young, back shoulder, and he does. Are they discussing it? That's a catch at the 2-yard line. Rookie receiver Derek
The
Young.
Niners are already celebrating, saying it's going to be against Seattle.
Now the right tackle,
Flag
Lucas,
down.
looked like he may have gotten
Looks like
a hold
Seattle
of the pass rush there.
got a holding call there. That's going to wipe out the play.
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard
The
penalty.
right tackle, Abe Lucas.
Exactly.
Ebucom works outside and then goes to the inside.
Working on steps
and
in
that inside
Ebucom.
move is where the
Yep,
rookie again
pretty
loses
easy call there
leverage
for
and grabs
Lucas.
on. But what the effort here by Young.
Seriously,
Close.
that was a hell of a
would be
catch
one
there
if
by
they
Derek Young.
Would have called that. They definitely had a review or a flag out. That was close.
Now it's first down and 20. 7 penalties for Seattle tonight for 65 yards.
22-yard gain. It's now first
Trips to the
and
left
20.
side. Lockett goes in motion to the right. Gino
to the
swings it
outside.
underneath. It's
Metcalf.
Metcalf. Can he get out of
Gets
trouble?
away for the
He
moment.
cannot.
Picks up a couple of extra yards.
Jimmy Ward initially there before
Second
Fred
down.
Warner finally forces him out of bounds. Second down.
You got a wide 9 here with Nick Bosa, and the rookie sees, look at him, he's peeking out there, knows how he's got to work to get out there in this matchup.
Right on,
I
Brandon.
mean, all week long, and he's done a great job this year. You know, he's picked 9th overall. He knew when he went
Now
to
it's
this
second
division,
down
he
and
thought,
21.
Oh boy, Rams, Niners, pass rush, Bosa, and now he's had a chance a second time to
Lockett
go
in
up against
motion
him.
to the right
Holding his own
side.
for the most part. And a good job of working out there. to
Press
get to
coverage at the bottom of the screen with DK
Second and
Metcalf.
21.
Gino pressured, and Nick Bosa's got him. Back at the 48-yard line.
Bosa.
Working on the
15
left
and a half now
tackle,
on the year.
Charles Cross.
It's the
Bosa gets home
combination
on that one.
of speed and power from Nick Bosa. I mean, we just talked about how he's doing a pretty good job with Cross, but it's never ending. See how low he is to the ground? He is so, look how low he is. Maintains his balance and then
It was
finishes on
George
the play.
Kittle.
It's as good as there is.
Got
There's
wide
Joey, of
open,
course,
blown
with the
coverage by
Chargers.
Seattle.
Meanwhile, here
For the
is
second time of the night, it was George Kittle
third and
on a
32.
huge
You got
play.
Metcalf at least trying to get into field
3rd and
goal
32,
range.
they just find DK Metcalf underneath. That'll get Seattle
And it's
closer to
4th and
field goal
19 to
range.
33-yard
4th
line.
and 19, they're going to bring out Jason Myers.
Saw Nick on the field before the game. He's in the best shape of his life. I asked him, I said, dude, look at you. I mean, sculpted. I said, it's the best shape of your life? He said, no question. I mean, he's gone to another level with his commitment away from the game.
So
Like
it's
a
going
lot
to be a
of these guys,
51-yarder
the diet.
here for Myers.
Said no carbs. Said that's tough for me as an Italian guy. I can't have any pasta, no bread, nothing.
for
Michael
anybody.
Dixon will hold it.
51-yard field goal attempt.
And that is
Myers
perfect.
is
Right down the
good.
middle. Would have been good from 58 yards.
8:08
And the Seahawks
in the third.
chip a little bit closer into that lead. Still down 21-6. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Geno Smith tonight is 21 for 29 for 131 yards. Kenneth Walker, 8 carries, 22 yards. Tyler Lockett, Seattle leading receiver, 5 receptions for 53 yards. Brock Purdy, meanwhile, is 13 for 17 through the air for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey has been sensational on the ground, 14 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. George Kittle, 4 receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Win probability all the way up at 93.3% in favor of the 49ers. Absolutely, Brandon. And at the rate that Purdy is playing right now, he may well do that. He's been a really effective game manager, and that's all that he really needs to be for the 49ers. They've got such a great supporting cast around him with CMC, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle. And then, of course, the defense is just absolutely top tier on all facets. Yeah, this 49ers team is legit. San Francisco's run 32 plays on offense for 211 yards, 6.6 yards per play. Rough goings for Seattle, though. 41 plays on offense for just 154 yards. That's just an average of 3.8 yards per play. Definitely not the best night for Seattle, although they do currently lead the time of possession battle with 20 minutes and 5 seconds. So that's good, I guess. 211 total yards for San Francisco, 154 for Seattle, 8 San Francisco first downs, shockingly enough, Seattle actually has more first downs with 9. But aside from that, they've really struggled. Just a reminder, guys, we will be streaming 2 games on Saturday. We'll be streaming the Colts and the Vikings, and we will also be streaming the Bills and the Dolphins. That one's going to be an evening matchup, and 9 inches of snow expected in the Buffalo area for that one, so I'm really excited for that game.
Woolen, a 5th-round pick. There was Sherman at the same spot. Woolen with 6 interceptions, and Richard had as a rookie in 2011.
All right, let's see what Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense can do in their second possession of this second half. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left.
From the goal
Here's
line.
Ray McLeod bringing it out from his own end zone. McLeod across the 25 to about the 28, 29-yard line.
29-yard line. It's funny. A guy
Absolutely.
That fast, that big,
at this point, Seattle has been one-dimensional. Geno has not played well in this one.
Even with that 4.26, he still went in the 5th round. I think a lot of it
He's
had
gotten
to
a
do
little
with
bit better
how
as the
raw he
game's
is.
going
He
on, but
just
especially in the
went
first half,
through what
Geno
he
did not play
experienced, and
well.
He told us, man, I played offense my whole life. I didn't move to corner until I was my
There's
junior
John
in college,
Schneider,
and so it's new for
Seahawks
me, and
general manager.
I think he's learning that you imagine where he'll be in
Executive
3
vice
years
president
or
as
4
well.
years. John Schneider really found a gem there.
Yeah, well, he and Pete Carroll coming in
First down and 10 now from the 28-yard line.
Had a really good draft.
Kittle goes in motion. They hand it off. McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey grinding forward for a 9-yard gain. Right up the gut there for CMC.
6 picks, 9 forced incompletions. The passer rating well below the league average that he's held the receivers to. I'm talking about, what Schneider's done. Meanwhile, they had the picks from Denver. Last year, they've got Denver.
7.5 minutes left to play. Second down and 1.
In the next draft. And right now, if the season ended today,
7.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter, excuse me. Kittle goes in motion to the right side now. I formation. They toss it out here to McCaffrey. And CMC with a nice first down effort there. Thought he was going to be stopped in the backfield. Was able to search for it, and they're actually going to mark him a little bit short of the line to gain.
Leads all the corners, and here
they're going to say he made him back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. That'll bring up a third down and short for the 49ers.
Trip there, but is involved in bringing down McCaffrey. Looked like that right back of his right
foot. Oh, nope, they are going to move the
kick
chains. First down. That's what I thought.
Had enough for the first down. Ball at the 39-yard line. 6:47. Jordan Mason comes into the game. Rookie running back.
Jordan Mason in. Little orbit motion for Ray McLeod. He comes back to the left. They give it to Mason, and he's going to run into a wall. Will Barton, the linebacker, along with Uchenna Nwosu.
I love the
second down, and that was a loss of about 1 there for Mason. Now CMC checks back in.
You just obviously now at this stage of the season, McCaffrey has settled into this offense, but it sure is nice to have a thumper, kind of a change of pace guy that
second
can continue to wear down
9.
the defense, depending on what game they get into down the road. Remember, number 24.
Came in for that one play.
Just outside the 40-yard line. George Kittle goes in motion. Purdy in trouble. He's going to go down. Back at the 34-yard line. Quentin Jefferson, big defensive lineman, was there for Seattle. And that'll bring up a third down and long.
Nwosu also forces him to step up into the pocket. Watch the pressure initially start out here with 10, who's their best edge pressure guy. Able to get away from Aaron Banks, forces him into the pocket, and that's where Jefferson is able to come up with a sack.
Third down and 15.
3rd and 15.
From the 34-yard line. Bunch formation.
Over the middle, that is
McLeod underneath, and Ray, he's got the first down. Great effort there, hitting Ray McLeod on a little crossing route. Turns upfield, using that speed to pick up the first down. Brandon, they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week in really convincing fashion.
But here you have Ray McLeod. You got Kittle out in front of him.
Brock Purdy outplayed Tom Brady. It was a really fun game.
And about Ray McLeod being able to
Woolen pops McLeod out of bounds. Not before he's able to move the chains.
and let him outrun Woolen to get the first down.
Niners are so good, as you know, yards after the catch. They're always leading
Now
the
it's
league.
first down and 10.
Example right there, ball at midfield.
Purdy
And
stumbles
goes down,
there,
a flag goes down
trying to
as well.
roll out. He
Purdy
gets back up,
Purdy
fires
throws.
downfield. Flag is down, wide open. First down
And we'll see what
to the
the call is from
37-yard
Alex
line,
Bell.
but let's check the flag.
Illegal
Brock.
formation offense. There was no eligible receiver on the right side of the formation on the line of scrimmage. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Yep.
Still first down.
Can't. Gotta have at least one
about
eligible
yards after the
receiver on that
catch.
side. They did not.
So from 2018 on, first, and they lead this year. And of course,
Brock
you got
Purdy tonight is
Deebo
14 for
Samuel has
18
a
through
lot
the
to
air,
do with that.
166
Of
yards,
course. And now
and
that
2
he is
touchdowns.
out, others will have to pick it up. We saw Kittle make some plays. McCaffrey, obviously. Ayuk has potential.
Now it's first down and 15.
Juszczyk, they can use
4
a
minutes
lot
left
of
to play in the
guys.
third quarter.
First and 15.
Purdy into
throws,
traffic. That
and
is
that's caught,
complete
and
to
that'll pick up 12
Juwan
of the
Jennings.
15 yards to Juwan
And Jennings will be down at about the
Making it second
43-yard
down
line,
and
bringing up
Jackson
second
and
down
Bryant
and about
in on the
4.
stop, second and 3.
I think it's a
Make it second and
combination
3.
of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan.
Good job
finding the
there,
right
hitting
personnel
Jennings
to
on a
fit their
little
scheme.
glance route.
But it's also the
Pick up a
quarterback
7 on
understanding
first
the difference
down.
between man and zone. When they throw the ball in zone, they try to throw it in an area where the receiver
Actually
can
make it
catch the
12,
ball
sorry,
and
after the
run
5-yard
after
penalty.
the catch, just using his momentum. Cooper Kupp, the best in the NFL at doing that.
Juszczyk now goes in motion to the right side. Willie
Second down and
Snead is
3.
in the game for San Francisco. They hand it
McCaffrey,
off to
nothing
McCaffrey.
doing
He's
there.
going nowhere.
Defense is right there to stop him. Miles Adams,
Runs
number
into a
95,
wall.
grabbing
Miles
him.
Adams,
Third and
number
5.
95,
You
big
think about
defensive
how
lineman.
bad this defense
With
looked
the stop
last
there,
week
loss of
against
2, back to the
Carolina
45.
against
That
the
brings
run,
up a third
especially in the
down
fourth quarter.
for the
And
49ers.
you look at the way they played tonight against, I think, a better offensive line and obviously a better running back in McCaffrey.
Third down and
And
5.
for the most part, they've held up. Like if you would have said, hey, you get near the end of the third quarter and the 49ers that have 71 yards rushing, you'd say, you know what, they're probably in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Seattle
Third
will
and
definitely
5.
take that.
Can they get to Purdy?
Purdy
They
shifts in
cannot. The
trouble,
pass is
throws it into double
incomplete.
coverage,
McLeod
incomplete.
looks for
McLeod wants a
and
flag,
does
not going to
one,
get
and it's
there.
4th and 5.
4th and 5,
That's just
49ers
good
will have to get
coverage
rid of it.
downfield. Purdy had plenty of time. Good job of recognizing
Geno Smith
routes
getting ready to go
underneath.
back out there.
Linebackers, you see
Seahawks
rookie
are able to
Kobe
get a
Bryant
field
here
goal on their
underneath.
last possession.
And you got Jordan
Let's
Brooks.
see if they
who picks
can
up
continue
that
to add to that
crosser.
point
So good
total.
job of leveraging that potential
That was a
check down
good
there by
coverage
Purdy.
downfield there for Seattle. Purdy tries to dump it underneath,
Lockett
but it was into
stands
double
back there inside
coverage.
his 10-yard line.
Mitch Wishnowsky trying to pin the Seahawks back
4
deep.
punts tonight. They've
Tyler
averaged
Lockett is
42
back.
yards per boot.
Wishnowsky tries to angle that one.
Lockett will let it bounce.
Let it go, and that'll be
And the
down
49ers
inside
are
the
down
5.
at around the
Well
50-yard
done
line.
there by
George
Mitch
Odom is right
Wishnowsky.
there.
Perfectly placed,
21-6.
and Seattle will start deep in their own territory. 21-6, San Francisco. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. See if Seattle can continue to build on their momentum from their previous drive. However, the win probability, according to ESPN, is still all the way up at 95.2% in favor of San Francisco. Geno Smith, 21 for 29, 131 yards. Kenneth Walker, 8 carries, 22 yards. That's not a great night from him at all. Tyler Lockett, still the Seattle leading receiver, 5 receptions for 53 yards. Brock Purdy, meanwhile, is 15 for 20 through the air for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey has actually been bottled up for the most part by the Seattle defense, which is kind of a bit of a surprise. 17 carries for 71 yards and a touchdown for CMC. George Kittle, 4 receptions, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On top of streaming on Saturday, guys, we will also be back here for Monday Night Football. We've got the Rams and the Packers from Lambeau in Baker Mayfield's first start as a Ram. Although he did play most of the game last Thursday night, it was John Wolford who started, but Sean McVay has named Baker Mayfield the Rams starting quarterback for the rest of the season, so it's going to be really exciting to see what he can do against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers from Lambeau. All right, we are back.
And, of course, the way things are going right now, big advantage to the Seahawks in that deal. For the moment.
Yeah, for the moment. I think everybody's looked at the experiment in Denver this year, and I think everybody's realized that that's not working out. What's happening here, transition from who they have been in the past to who they're trying to become, and these pieces will be a big part as they move forward.
And
First down and 10 now from the 4-yard line.
They start this drive back at the 4-yard line.
100%, Adam. 100%.
Buy some space.
I thought that Brock Purdy was going to go much higher in the draft than he did.
Russell 3-9 in Denver. You got the difference here. Wilson with about a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. Geno at 3-to-1, and Geno's rating well above the league average. Second down and 3.
Well below 0 for that game.
That's going up to 17 by 50. Meanwhile, among all the other things, the Seahawks have had rookies take the second most snaps in the league. Only the Texans have rookies taking more snaps than these guys. So
it's going to be 27, but it's going to be pretty heavy lake effect snow there in Buffalo. So that's going to be a hell of a... Oh, you're talking about the Green Bay game.
Both your tackles.
You're talking about the Green Bay game.
I mean, those are 3 big positions that you'd like to try to hit. And then you look in that secondary with Woolen and Kobe Bryant.
Says it's going to be 12. Ooh.
5 or 6 guys that have
Gee whiz, that is going to be a cold one for sure.
Contributors.
Meanwhile, second down and 6 for Seattle.
Not giving up. They've had a rough month.
From the 21-yard line.
Down 21-6.
Split backfield with Fanton Walker. Tyler Lockett in motion to the left. They give it to Walker.
And again, such an
cuts forward near the 23, gain of a couple.
Not be dead in the playoff hunt, but to stay alive, give themselves a decent chance. Right now, a half game out of that last spot. And
third down and 2.
Kansas City next week.
This is probably going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Come home against the Jets and the Rams here in the last 2 games of the season. 3rd and 2. That's Brooks being worked on the sideline. The linebacker.
From the 25-yard line, 3rd down and 2. Geno stepping up in trouble. Stumbles out of a sack. Flag is down. Probably a hold. Coming back for it is complete to Travis Homer. However,
this is all sending the laundry out here.
We've got laundry down.
With 17 seconds left.
That's probably on the Seahawks.
Well, our guy Charles Cross got into it there with Nick Bosa. It's been a battle. This play is kind of representative of the night.
Pretty lengthy discussion here. This might be a personal foul.
3 penalties.
3 flags down on this play.
There were 3 fouls on the play.
Jesus.
All by the defense. All of
Jesus.
which will be declined. Holding number 57. Holding number 7. Illegal use of hands to the face. Number 97. They're all declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Jesus.
Well, you heard the last one that he called. It was on Bosa. And it's
3 defensive penalties. I've never seen that before.
Been talking about how the rookie's been holding his own, but it's a tough thing to do, and especially when Bosa gets his hands up into your face.
Terry, you've reffed a lot of games. I've seen a lot of games. I can't remember ever seeing 3 fouls on the
I
defense
can't
on one
either.
play. Can you? Terry's going no. Here's Lockett.
He's swinging out to Tyler Lockett
Up to
now,
the
and Lockett will have an
43-yard
8-yard
line. He
gain
goes,
out
and
to
that
the
takes us to the end of the
44.
quarter.
And that'll take
Stick
us to
around
the end
see
of the
something for
third
the first
quarter.
time. Every
Seattle
Thursday
still
night.
down 21-6, but they
21-6
are on the
San Francisco.
move. Also, guys, if you're a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general and looking for a new channel to check out, be sure to check out my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. We actually just recently were able to apply for monetization over there, guys, so I'd really appreciate if you could check it out. We're now one step closer to my big goal and my big dream of being able to cover the NFL full time. So I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown, both on this channel, Sparkin Sports NFL, and over on Denver Broncos Syndicate. Beautiful shot there. The Space Needle in Seattle. Looks like we're back
I
in.
am Taylor Rooks, alongside Prime Video sports analytics expert Sam Schwartzstein. As captain of Stanford football, he helped his school win their first Rose Bowl in 50 years and is the brain behind many of the insights you see on Prime Vision. So, as we look at this score, how did San Francisco get the lead?
The 49ers are showing why Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius, not just from a play call standpoint, but from a play design standpoint. On 65% of Brock Purdy's passes, the wide
This was
receivers have
an
been
insane play.
open, which is 3-yard
Two
separation.
fake screens, and
On
they find
the
George
2
Kittle
touchdowns to
wide
George Kittle,
open.
they were wide open. That's over 5 yards of separation. Brock Purdy is
Second
operating
one,
the same
blown
game plan that
coverage
Jimmy
by the
Garoppolo
Seahawks
would,
once
and he's
again.
executing
Kittle
extremely
wide
high
open.
level.
Now, on the Seahawks side of things, we talked about how impressive Geno Smith has been up to this point. Seems like they've gotten him out of his rhythm a little bit in this one. What have you seen?
That's exactly it. Geno Smith likes to operate in rhythm, which is throwing the ball between 2.5 and 4 seconds. Coming into the game, over half his throws were in rhythm. Tonight, over half his throws are quick game, throwing the ball under 2.5 seconds. Why is this important? It's because the pressure from the 49ers front four is getting to Geno Smith, and OC Shane Waldron is now having to call quick games. We've seen those quick slants to DK Metcalf to try and combat that, but Geno Smith wants to be in rhythm, not throwing quick games.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if he is able to get back in that in the rest of the game. But you can follow Sam throughout the NFL season on Twitter at PV Sports Stats. Also, tell us what you think of Prime Vision using the hashtag TNF Prime Vision. Now back to the game as the fourth quarter is about to begin.
All right. Fourth quarter officially back underway here from Lumen Field.
Love the Scenics in Seattle on a nice night, 37 degrees, clear skies.
Beautiful
San
night for
Francisco
December
leading as we go
football
to the
there in
fourth quarter,
Seattle.
21-6. Al Michaels per Curve
What a
Street.
beautiful city.
Haley Hartung with you, looking to Lumen Field, home of the Seahawks since 2002. It's second down and 2 for Seattle from their
Geno
own
under center now from the
44-yard
44-yard line.
Walker
cuts it to the outside. First down and more. Kenneth Walker outraces Diamador Lenore to the 43-yard line.
Nick Bosa this time shoots a gap to the inside, and it frees up the edge here. Good recognition of that by Kenneth Walker right there.
You do not have to have
He's got that
YouTube
lateral
Premium.
quickness, and I'll tell you what, you underestimate his speed. He's
So
got
yeah,
long
you can
speed.
just.
I mean, he can bounce it.
You have
quick,
to
but then if he turns
apply
the
to
corner,
do live
he can go to
streaming
the
and
house.
verify your YouTube channel 24 hours before they let you do your first stream. So you have to verify your channel with your phone number just so YouTube knows you're a real person.
Lockett is in motion.
And that's pretty much
Smith
it.
under pressure
Geno
again,
gets
and
hit
then
as he
he's
throws,
tipped
nowhere
and incomplete.
near
Bosa
anybody.
putting the heat
May have
on.
gotten tipped as well. Second
Second and
down and 10.
Bosa's starting to figure out the rookie here in this second half. Gave him a combination of moves, started to kind of see how he would react, and now it's just the hands. I mean, his hand, you know, the thing about him, you look at him and he's so physically imposing, but he and his brother both, it started back in college at Ohio State with Larry Johnson, how they worked on the technique and understanding their craft, and he continues to raise
Second
the
down
bar
and
in that
10.
area. It's in that sprinter
14
stance
minutes left to play in the game. Seahawks at the San Francisco 41. Smith once again to the outside. Once again in rhythm. That's Marquise Goodwin, the ex-Niner. And that'll bring up a third down and short now.
Yeah, that ball came out.
Officials discussing here. The ball may have come juggled out here. Hufanga says it's an incomplete pass.
That's why you finish the play as a corner.
And they're going to say it's complete.
See the ball fly in the air here. Let's see if it's considered a catch.
Ball kind of
Can't
flutters
wait to
out,
bring Terry
but
in on this one. There's the ball.
Ooh.
Terry, what do you think of that?
Let's see. They
That's
confirmed it in
Kirk.
replay.
He gets to control 2 feet down, and he takes an additional step.
Got it.
Yeah, well, now they have now re-ruled it a completion. So they get it right at the end, and it's 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
And now you've got
stoppage
got
in play.
his flag in his hand. Oh, Shanahan.
Shanahan wants to challenge this.
On the field is a complete pass. San Francisco has
And San Francisco is challenging it.
They want to go back to the original ruling. Why that?
Appreciate it, Brendan. All right. Kyle Shanahan is throwing his red hanky. He's going to say that's an incomplete pass. They will take a look at it in New York. Still not over the 3 defensive penalties, man. Yeah, I will say, though, I am kind of bummed about the 49ers going on this bit of a hot streak because the Broncos have the 49ers first-round draft pick. I would definitely love to see them lose out the rest of the way. All right, we're back.
It is a complete catch.
Yep, ruling is confirmed. Kyle Shanahan loses the challenge.
Charged with a timeout, and that's their first challenge of the game.
So it'll be 3rd down and 4.
That'll bring him a 3rd down and 4 now.
The 4th quarter.
Following the failed challenge by the 49ers.
At the San Francisco 35-yard line.
Back at the 35-yard line.
3rd down back, Travis Homer.
DK Metcalf goes in motion to the right side. Travis Homer's in the game. Had a killer fumble earlier.
Bosa was lined up wide again.
In trouble, and Geno is sacked. All the way at the 45-yard line. And Geno's a little slow to get up here.
From that defensive front.
Well, Geno's all right. He's a little gimpy after that one.
How about this little wrinkle here by D'Amico Ryans where he puts 3
might have a
on the
chance
right
to see
side,
Drew Lock
and then
here
he's
in
gonna
this
use
game.
Another twist here. He's been doing it a lot with Armstead. This time Armstead works to
Eric
the
Armstead
outside.
Beats the right guard, Gabe Jackson.
Bucom ends up getting in there, and Geno Smith just kind of gives up there in the pocket before he gets hit.
It's like he got rolled up on. He's definitely a little
gets
gimpy.
credit for the sack there.
Michael Dixon, meanwhile, set to boot it away.
Punt for the 6th time in the game.
6th punt of the night for the Seahawks. Cloud lets it go. It'll take a bounce for Seattle, and it'll be down all the way to
At the
1. Well
1 yard line.
done there by the Seahawks. Michael Dixon with a beautifully placed punt.
Amazon
Great
Music
job by the coverage
live back at
unit,
midnight
downing
Eastern,
it at the
Brazilian
1
superstar
yard line.
Lita. And our man, our host, 2 Chainz. Catch it all on Prime Video, Amazon Music's Twitch channel. When the game ends, live music begins. Caught in the car last week going back.
Good. Well, I know everybody's anxious when you read that promo every
Yeah,
week.
Seattle's definitely
social media.
one of
But
those
course,
NFL cities that I want to
That's what
You
visit.
hit a home
Right?
run. You hit a
So
home
now
run.
San Francisco comes
stay
out,
off
1st
social
and
media,
10,
not
all the
get
way
on
back
it.
at their own 1 yard
Hey,
line.
man.
13 minutes left to
Jordan
play.
Brooks is out of the game at the moment. We saw him being worked
49ers
on the
want to bleed as much of this clock as they
49ers
can,
deep
but
at their own 1
they
yard
got to get
line.
off the goal
And
line
Hughes takes the
first.
spot of
CMC's in the
Brooks
backfield.
for the
Kyle
moment.
Juszczyk in motion to the left side. Here's Purdy, swings it out, and
That's
that's
tipped.
incomplete.
incomplete.
That got tipped.
2nd and 10.
Miles Adams, excuse me.
Trying to take advantage
Big
of this.
defensive lineman
Adams,
got the tip
95,
there.
Who's not played a ton tonight, but a good job there. Only 6'2". Goes up and is able to knock that down. You know, this special teams did their job.
2nd out
They
and
put
10.
Purdy in this offense at the 1 yard line. If they want to get back into this game, they got to take advantage of this.
Absolutely. 2 minutes into the 4th.
Trying to get off the goal line again.
Of course, it's even louder when you get down in the end zone territory.
Yeah, it is. The crowd's in
2nd
full
and 10.
throat, and San Francisco is going to have to burn a timeout.
And a timeout taken by San Francisco was so loud.
Yeah, it
Clock
was.
running down. They take a timeout. They've already lost 1 challenge, so they're down to their final challenge. Meanwhile, Purdy, the last 2 games, those numbers right there. And of course, coming into the game, Kirk, the question was, what about that rib issue? You know, he was even being questioned as the starter tonight, and they had brought in Josh Johnson, who's been with like 100 different teams over the last 14 years.
At least 100.
He would have been the guy.
Well, that's where they are now. There's a look at Johnson.
There's
The
Josh
most
Johnson.
important of all those numbers.
Started the season
I know
on
you're a big
Denver's
QB
practice
rating guy.
squad.
So yeah.
Now
The most
2nd out and
important,
10.
all the zeros.
Seattle
under
crowd
interceptions
is
last week and
loud.
tonight.
No doubt. 2nd and 10. We'll explain that QBR thing to you someday.
They give it to
Through the
McCaffrey.
middle, up to the 4
Gives him a
yard
little
line goes
breathing
Christian
room.
McCaffrey.
Gain of about
And I
3.
know that's important in any offense.
That'll bring
but
up a 3rd down and
especially
long.
as
I
good
wouldn't be
as
surprised if
defense
San
is.
Francisco just
Again, I
comes
keep
out and
saying
runs it again.
Yeah, he's doing a great
Try to
job.
give him a
It's been
few more
impressive,
yards
his
to punt.
preparation. But Kyle Shanahan builds a quarterback-friendly offense around the running game. And he gives the quarterback a chance to get the ball out quickly and be decisive. 1st or 2nd option. Let the
3rd and
athletes
7.
do all the work after the catch. Just don't lose the game at quarterback.
Hold them here, and they should wind up with
12 and a half minutes left to play. George Kittle goes in motion to the wing to the left.
3rd and 7.
Here's Purdy, swings
And
it
that's
out.
gonna be
Jawan
caught.
Jennings
That's gonna
makes
be
the
a
catch.
first down up to the 15-yard
Clutch
line.
reception there by
Jawan
Jennings, and that will move the chains for San
Huge
Francisco.
play.
Big
On the
play
road,
there,
rookie.
and that now
Everybody
allows
wants
the
to know
Niners
how
to
good are
bleed
the
this
49ers
clock.
Without Jimmy, can this rookie do it? Double slant, good read.
Yep,
The rookie
2
Brian
slants.
Tate takes the inside with Ray
Jennings wins off the
McLeod.
line.
And how about the poise? Standing in
Great
his own
job.
end zone. Crowd as
Good
loud
throw
as it's
by
ever
Brock
been
Purdy as
tonight.
well.
And he throws an absolute dart to Johnson for the first down.
3 receptions for 31 yards tonight for Jawan Jennings.
Purdy 16 to 22.
1st down
throw
and
for
10 from the
189.
15 now. Tyler Croft, the tight end, goes in motion to the right side. McCaffrey runs into a wall, spins,
And just
close to
barely
the
gets
line
back
of
to the
scrimmage, wrapped up by Barton.
And Woso having a heck of a game tonight. He is a guy that they brought over from the Chargers, and he is known for his ability to rush the quarterback, but he's going up against George Kittle. Look at that extension. Sets the edge, forces McCaffrey back the other way. Great job, man.
2nd down and 10
Playing
now.
great tonight.
Clock continues to roll.
2nd and 10.
Ray Raymond Cloud goes in motion to the right side. Purdy dances,
Purdy.
fires into
Low,
traffic. That was
incomplete.
dangerous.
Trying to
Barton
get it to
nearly
McCaffrey.
had a
It'll be 3rd
pick
down and
there.
10 with 10:50
That brings
in
up
the
a
fourth.
third down and
Much better
10
job.
minutes and
Even
50
without Jordan
seconds.
Brooks and the starter,
Seattle
kind of the
desperately
quarterback of this
trying to get the
defense,
ball back
Tanner
here.
Muse has stepped up. He's a former
See what they do
safety
on
out of
third down
Clemson,
and
who's
long
moved to backer.
defensively.
And he and Cody Barton underneath there, anticipating the potential of McCaffrey out of the backfield. And again, one had him to the left, one had him to the right, and nothing that Purdy could do except throw that away.
And you saw Brooks still out of the game. They're leading.
McCaffrey motion to the
Third
slot
down
to
and
the
10.
left. And that's a false start on Trent Williams.
That's
That'll
pretty
back
clear
him
right
up
there.
for
That's
third and
Trent
15.
Williams.
False start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
He's as good as it gets. Once in a while, he makes a mistake. We're gonna do
Yep.
Yeah, top left tackle in the game by many people's estimation, 13th year. He's given
Now
up
10
one
minutes
sack
and
on the
50
year. I mean,
seconds
just
left.
a punishing run
Third and
blocker.
long just turned into
That
third
time
and
the
longer.
crowd. Like I said, it's the loudest I feel like. You told me how loud it is. You can, I can feel it now.
Oh, yeah.
See what you're saying.
Oh yeah. They bring it. They bring it
They do.
every time the Seahawks are in action here. It's third down and 15.
Third and
From the
15.
4-man rush.
Purdy
Purdy has to
spinning
spin
out of
away.
trouble. He's in the end zone.
He's out of the end
Purdy
zone. Dump
flips
off
it
there.
forward to Ray in the cloud.
Out of bounds at the
Cloud
17.
well
It's
short of
Ray
the
in
first
cloud.
down. And here comes a
So they do
49er
what they
punt.
have to do after they gave up that
Good
third
job
down
there by the
completion
Seattle
to
defense.
get them out of the shadow of their
Michael
own end
Dixon
zone,
pinned
4th
the
and 9,
49ers
and
back
they'll get
deep,
ball
and the
back.
defense does their job.
This is how you do it when you don't have to blitz, and Miles Adams on to the top there just pushes the rookie Spencer Burford right into the into the backfield.
Oh, that was
Rushing forward, flushed him out
that's
of
an
the pocket.
incomplete
That ball was
pass, I
incomplete.
think.
It is.
Yep. So now 4th down and 9.
Going to get great field position.
Yes, they are.
Or should. So now
See.
you've got Carroll seeing the replay.
Yep. Pete wants to challenge this.
It was 3rd and 15, so they called it a completion.
Ruling on the field was a complete pass. Seattle has challenged that ruling.
Yeah, and they should win that.
Yep. Because that'll
And
give
that would negate a 6-yard gain.
give a
Make it
few
3rd
yards of field position there for the
15, so they still have
Niners
to kick
or
when we
for
come
the
back.
Seahawks,
Carroll
and that'll
should win this
potentially give them some few less yards to safely get the punt away. Oh, gotta mute that. That's a pretty easy call there. That was definitely an incomplete pass. Again, guys, just a reminder, we will be streaming 2 games on Saturday. We'll be streaming the Colts and the Vikings from Minneapolis, and then we will be streaming the Bills and the Dolphins from snowy Buffalo. 9 inches of lake effect snow expected for that game, so that's going to be a really, really fun one to stream. Dolphins have been on a bit of a skid these past couple of weeks. Buffalo's starting to finally find their groove again on offense, so I'm really excited for this matchup, and it's one that could very well decide the winner of the AFC East. Again, guys, be sure to smash a like on this stream. Would really appreciate it. Helps tell YouTube to push us out to fellow NFL fans, and it's a free and easy way that you can help show your support. Charvarius Ward in the blue medical tent for the 49ers. Obviously had the scoop and score earlier in the game. That'd be a big loss for him if he can't go. Also, guys, Monday Night Football, will also be streaming that one. It's going to be the Packers and the Rams. Baker Mayfield's first start as a member of the Rams. So that one's going to be really fun. And then next Thursday night, Trevor Lawrence and the Jags versus Mike White and the Jets. Both teams rarely make appearances on prime time, so that one's going to be a real fun one. Jacksonville very much still in the hunt in the AFC South. With the way Tennessee's been sputtering this past couple of weeks, Jacksonville very much still has a chance to win the NFC South or the AFC South. So now, 4th down and long. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky to punt it away to Seattle.
Back, you're trying to get the ball near midfield to give Geno Smith a chance to get it within a possession.
Pete Carroll did indeed win that challenge.
So the right challenge there by Pete Carroll, and it pays off.
Yes, it does.
And the key thing, it doesn't cost you a timeout. He's got all 3 coming down the stretch.
So here's Wishnowsky.
Tyler Lockett is back to receive.
Tyler Lockett back to accept it. Sends it away. Fair catch by Lockett at the 46-yard line.
Well, for a quarter century,
10 minutes and 38 seconds left to play in the game. Last gasp here for Seattle. There's Jody Allen, chairwoman and owner of the Seattle Seahawks, owner of the late Paul, or brother or sister of the late Paul Allen.
It is my understanding there is no specific timeline.
Also owns the Portland Trail Blazers of the NBA.
If and when this team does get sold.
Paul Allen, of course, passed away back in 2018.
For 25 years. They had Mike Holmgren for 10. They've had Pete Carroll for the
Colby
last 13.
Parkinson goes in a little ghost motion.
Stadium is filled every time they play.
Fake it, rolling out. Geno's in trouble. He is dumped. He's able to get it away, avoid the sack. Back there was Eric Armstead.
On this, I don't know if there was an intended target there. Walker was probably
the officials are discussing. They're going to throw a flag. They're going to say that's intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding.
Yep.
Offense number 7. Ball is placed at the spot.
They're going to say no receiver in the area.
Second down.
I don't think he got out of the pocket. By the way, they have their backup defensive line in right now, and you see the rookie Drake Jackson in the far right. Yeah,
Geno never is able to leave the tackle box. No receiver in the area. Pretty easy call there for the officials.
It's one thing that DeMeco Ryans does.
Now 10.5 minutes left to play. Second down and 23 from back at the 33-yard line.
First group healthy and ready to go.
Geno Smith quick snaps it. Flushes back. Incomplete, looking for Kenneth Walker. And Geno is not happy.
Smith wanted a flag, doesn't get it. 3rd and 23.
Now 3rd down and 23. Geno 26 for 37 through the air, 169 yards, no touchdowns, no picks,
we're going to hold up on the
and just 6 points to show for it on offense for the Seahawks.
And that was a great example of that. Playing zone, and just nowhere to go.
3rd and a mile. You have to imagine this is 4 down territory for the Seahawks. And we got a stoppage in play.
49er defense talking about the job that DeMeco Ryans has done with this
maybe
group.
The 49ers took a timeout.
And again, very little doubt in anybody's
mind. I believe
mind
they did.
Right now. If you know this guy and around
they
the
sure
league,
did.
The respect that he has.
So 49ers with just one timeout left.
For the talking points in the interview.
Well, he played the game at a high level.
DeMeco Ryans most likely going to earn himself a head coaching job in this next coming cycle.
And you look at his pedigree and the people he's been around. He played for Nick Saban.
Been heavily linked to the Carolina Panthers.
Look at what he's doing here, and just an impressive guy. Just looks. By the way, some guys look like head coaches.
Yes,
he looks like a head coach.
Yeah,
Ryans, of course, played in the league for many years with the Texans and the Eagles.
He's great the way he addresses the whole team.
Now it's 3rd down 23.
3rd down and 23.
Empty backfield for Smith. He rolls. He shovels. It's complete. Little sidearm shovel a la Mahomes. That'll bring up a 4th down forever. And is Pete going to punt?
Has been on cross most tonight. So
yep, he sure is.
Abe Lucas, he's going to get
looks like Carroll's pretty much just going to wave the white flag here.
On the other
Seattle's
side,
been able to do practically nothing offensively.
Abe Lucas is saying, wait a second. Where did this
now going to be the 7th punt of the night for Michael Dixon.
It's the beauty of bringing those backups in. Look at DeMeco Ryans laughing and moving him around.
Dixon's 7th punt, sky high.
Nolan will
Fielded
fielded in at the 14 by
McLeod.
McLeod. Across the 20 to the
Double Ray takes it
22.
back out to the 22.
So 9.5 minutes left to play, and it's been all San Francisco. Geno Smith pissed off on the sideline. It's been a rough night for the Seattle offense. Geno tonight is 27 for 38 for just 173 yards. Kenneth Walker, 11 carries for 45 yards, but Seattle's been down by multiple scores most of the game, so they've been just having to throw the football pretty much. Tyler Lockett is their leading receiver, 7 receptions, 68 yards. Brock Purdy, meanwhile, is 16 for 24 through the air, 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. Really efficient numbers there from Purdy. Christian McCaffrey, 19 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. George Kittle with 4 catches, 93 yards, and 2 tutties. Win probability all the way up at 98.1% now. Seahawks need a miracle. San Francisco's run 46 plays on offense, 257 yards, 5.6 yards per play, and Seattle still has not been able to crack 4 yards per play. 54 plays, 210 yards, still just 3.9 yards per play. 257 total yards for San Francisco, 210 for Seattle. 11 San Francisco first downs, 12 Seattle first downs, but they've ultimately stalled out when it's mattered most. And of course, Seattle losing the turnover battle off that really ugly fumble by Travis Homer. And things are not going to get easier for the Seattle Seahawks either, as they have to head to Arrowhead next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. So, yep, Seattle very much in danger to falling below 500. They've already very much exceeded expectations on the season, but still would be a very disappointing end to their season if they are not able to get their stuff together. All right, we're back.
About the 49ers defense and how they swarm to the ball. Look at yards after the catch. 10 yards fewer than expected because of how tight this coverage is.
Yep.
And not only the coverage, it's how they run, the effort that they use to be able to get to the ball as a group. And if you look at this, 8 games now that they've allowed fewer yards after the catch than expected. That's the best in the NFL, and I would challenge anybody. I know there's some good defenses out there. I don't know if at all 3 levels there's a defense that is complete and disciplined and violent as this 49ers defense.
Held the Hawks to 2 field goals. Meanwhile, they can start playing a little clock ball
slithering
here.
forward, trying to bleed some of his clock. He gets a 6-yard gain there on first down.
I'm sure Pete Carroll has challenged his defense.
Seattle in no hurry here.
I think it was 15 of the last
17
plays. Carolina ran the football. Didn't even attempt just a couple passes and went from a 20-17 game to a 30-17. Just wore them down in the fourth quarter.
2nd down and 4, 9 minutes left to play. This is where the Seattle run defense has really struggled this season. Got to imagine we'll get another CMC handoff. Sure do. First down and more. Christian McCaffrey to the 39.
You know, talking about Pete Carroll. What a run.
And now the 49ers are starting to impose their will up front.
94, Patriots for 3 years. Now he's here in the middle of that. SC did pretty well there.
Assuming they're able to hold on here, San Francisco will clinch a playoff berth tonight.
In 95.
They will also be guaranteed at least one home playoff game this season.
And Mike calls Carroll and says, I want you to be the defensive coordinator in
They'll
Denver.
improve to 10 and
4 until George Seifert called when he was in San Francisco and said, come here. And he's a native San Franciscan.
You check those in motion to the right side. They give it to McCaffrey again.
Great to talk to him. You brought that up.
He's got another 4
before the game, and he started to say, well, let me tell you the whole story, and just talking about how
again, guys, I really appreciate you tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for helping grow the channel. We hit 600 subscribers tonight here on Sparkin Sports NFL, so thank you so much for helping us grow.
He did. And that's when Ray
we now just need about 400 subscribers left to get this channel monetized
in New England.
We just recently applied for monetization on my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. One step closer to being able to follow my dream of covering the NFL full time. 2nd down and 6. Brock Purdy winds up wide open again. This time it's the tight end Tyler Kroft. Kroft on a little wheel route gets loose. He's down to the 29-yard line.
And again, he gets free, and that's 28 yards.
Well, here's Kittle. So if anybody's going to slip out, it'd be him.
Pick up of 28 on that play.
Run, and then you just slide out the backup tight end, Kroft, that nobody's expecting. Good job of selling it, and a great play call again when everybody's thinking they're going to work clock, stay one step ahead of them, hit the play action to the tight end down the right sideline, and nobody's there.
Brock Purdy now, 17 for 25, 217 yards and 2 tutties. They toss it. McCaffrey spinning, and McCaffrey has got about 3 yards to the 26.
He had Sean McVay. Yeah, a lot of it goes
2nd and
back
7.
to Mike Shanahan.
Everybody's talking about coaching trees and guys that leave as assistants. I'm with you. I think it all starts. It all should.
Clock continues to
with
roll.
Mike Shanahan, the job that he did in Denver. Remember Alex Gibbs, his own running scheme that he brought in, and now everybody does it.
Well, Kyle's got his own tree starting with Mike McDaniel in Miami.
Who was he fighting over?
2nd down and 7. Kroft goes in motion to the right. They've got 2 tight ends in Kroft and Warner. Back to CMC. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Right? He says, hold on a second. He said McVay had LaFleur for 1 year, had him for 10. They both.
I think you were starting to give McVay that one. He said, wait a second now. Wait a second.
Little friendly competition
between
Kyle and Sean McVay. But each of them, I mean, their trees by the end of their careers
absolutely
will be a forest.
You buying that? I think these guys are a Super Bowl team. I know Philly's a good team and obviously could have home field throughout.
Now it's 3rd down and 6
Purdy, but, what are you
from 25.
This is a game on the road.
Yeah. 3rd and 6.
Purdy underneath, incomplete. Brandon Ayuk unable to haul it in, and now 49ers will send out Robbie Gould. Try to tack on 3 more.
The offensive pieces. They're going to get Deebo Samuel back at some point.
By the way, how about this
this 49ers team, man,
right there.
lost 2 starting quarterbacks this season, and they're still rolling.
Run it into the middle. He started to peek and look to see who might be closing in on him.
Here's
But a
Gould.
great throw again by Brock Purdy.
And 43 yards out.
Next gen stats.
Robbie's been doing it a long time, of
probability,
course.
57%.
Former Chicago Bear.
43 yards.
Kick is up, and it is no good. Announcer's jinx. Wide to the right, and it'll remain a 21-6 ball game. 5 minutes left to play. Seattle still does have a chance. Seattle's they got to get the ball back. They got to drive downfield, and then they're most likely going to be depending on an onside kick. That was a killer miss there by Robbie Gould again. Seattle very much on life support, but they are still alive. Whew, man, I'm not used to sitting this long. Man, imagine if the 49ers and the Cowboys meet in the playoffs. I think that this 49ers team is so well equipped that they could potentially do some serious damage to the Dallas Cowboys. Their pass rush is absolutely legit. Yeah, man. Once we get into the playoffs, if Brock Purdy continues to play the way he has been, This 49ers team is potentially unstoppable. Just think, the Broncos beat this 49ers team earlier this year. Granted, that was Jimmy Garoppolo's first start of the season, where he basically handed us the game thanks to stepping out of the back of the end zone and getting that safety. I was at that game. The stadium was electric when he did that. All right, we're back in Seattle. 5 minutes left to play.
But the quarterback is the question. I mean, the kid comes
last
in a couple
gasp
weeks
here
ago,
for the Seahawks.
Looks great.
But the style of offense that Kyle Shanahan runs, it's complementary to his defense. And I think there's more margin of error because of how
Empty
good you
backfield,
are on defense.
trips to the right side.
You can run the ball, and you know,
Tyler
you don't
Lockett
have to
goes
win
in
it on
motion.
offense.
Gino, quick
Smith.
slant, that's complete to
Gets
DK
it to
Metcalf.
and that should be
Metcalf
enough
across
for
the
first
43-yard
down.
line. That'll move the chains.
As they
Seattle's
hurry up
got
to
to
the
hurry
line.
up.
From the 43-yard line, they actually called it a little
From the
short.
43,
So
Gino fires. That is well short of the
that's
intended
incomplete.
target.
Ibukam
Looking for
put the
Marquise
heat on. It's
Goodwin,
third
may have
down
been
and 1.
tipped. 3rd down and 1.
Ibukam and Bosa
And we've
switched
got a
spots.
man down
We
for the
saw that on
49ers. That is
in the last
Samson
series, and it
Ebukam.
continues here. So now he's working up against 67 Cross.
Working against
It's
the
a
left
very
tackle, Charles
different look.
Cross.
You get used to Bosa the
Tough
whole
to see
game.
what happened there. He
And I
kind of
love
tried
how
to lunge
D'Amico
himself
Ryans
forward
will
to
kind of
tackle
mix it up,
Gino.
and he uses more speed. Doesn't come up with a sack, but definitely impacts the throw there by Geno Smith.
Absolutely.
So Carroll on the sideline. I think what he was saying to the official was, well, hold on a second. On the Metcalf catch, wasn't that a first down? Said they
Ebukam
marked
walks
it a little
off
short. Now they're
slowly.
in 3rd and 1. Former Ram Ebukam comes off the field.
By the way, they came in tonight without Hassan Ridgeway, without Kevin Givens. I mean, they're beat up on this defensive line, but because of
the
how much
49ers
they've
have got
invested in
such
this
strong
defensive
depth.
line, they've
Absolutely.
got depth. You know, we saw Armstead out of the majority of this year, and others are able to emerge.
Now it's
Really
3rd down
the
and
pride
1.
of this team is the defensive line.
4 minutes, 39 seconds left.
Walker
Kenneth Walker surges forward.
spins
He's got the
away
first
and
down.
is able to net
Near
that
the
first down
45-yard line. Seattle's got to hurry up.
Down to 4.5.
4.5 minutes left to play.
Quickly back to the line.
We got to go. Gino
Under pressure.
swings it out.
That is
Will
caught
Disley,
along
nice
the
catch there by the
sideline.
tight end
And
along
that's
the
Will
sideline.
Disley making
He's
the
unable
grab
to
and
get out
getting
of bounds
the
though,
first
so
down. Down to
once
4
again,
minutes
Seattle,
we
they
tick.
need to hurry up.
Looks like Janoris Jenkins is in on the other side where it's been Shavarius Ward. So he is now
Ward
matched up
exited the
with
game
DK
earlier
Metcalf.
with an injury, so
Came
it's been
close to
Jackrabbit
deflecting that ball.
Jenkins. Pulling it out.
And
Swinging
that's
for
incomplete.
Lockett, that's broken up.
Update
Good
on
job
Ward.
driving on the ball
Katie,
there.
What do you know?
Well, Al, he was evaluated for a concussion. The team tells us he has been cleared from that, but as you can see, he's not back in the game. He was in the medical tent
Well,
for a considerable
with
amount of
San
time.
Francisco
It
up
took the
multiple
unaffiliated
scores.
neurotrauma consultant
Probably
a
don't
while
want to risk
to
any
look at that
further
video
injury there to
review, but like I
Ward,
said,
so they're
he
going to
has
let some
been
of their
cleared.
younger DBs carry it the rest of the way.
Can get back in the game.
Or some of their
Meanwhile,
veterans in the
pass
case
is
of
still
Janoris
underneath.
Jenkins.
But
They're swinging out
Walker
here to
with
Walker
time
now.
room.
Walker
And
with
Walker
some
will
nice
take the ball to the
burst
10-yard
inside
line.
the 10. First down and
Hufanga
goal.
Stopped them at that spot.
Talanoa Hufanga chased him out, but
create
not
some
after a
confusion.
really
Number
nice
one,
burst
they
there from
blitz
the rookie.
Fred Warner. Once he comes, there's no linebacker left there to pick up Kenneth Walker, and with all that space, man, he can pick up a lot of yards.
First and goal now from the
Got
10.
34 on that. Spotted at the
Seattle
10. It's
needs
first
to
down and
score.
goal. Smith hangs in
Smith
there.
fires end zone wide open.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant, touchdown
Fant.
Seattle. And the
So
Seahawks
Seattle
are still in
Seahawks
it.
Taking over at their own 33.
7 plays, 67 yards, minute 25.
To go 67 yards and climb
67
right
yards.
back into it.
What a drive by the
Hufanga,
Seahawks.
safety, he has his eyes more on Lockett, and if he
Let's
does,
see
the
if they
linebacker's
want
gotta
to maybe
carry
go
Fant.
onside kick
So
here.
a bust on the back end. You can see him right away. Hufanga, he looks to the linebacker. and says, wait a second, we're not on the same page. So a safety either needs to squeeze on that or a linebacker needs to run vertically, and neither happens.
Critical extra point. Jason Myers is good. And it is a one-possession game. Seattle, they're probably going to kick off. They've got 3 clock stoppages, 2 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning.
Just like that. And yeah.
Seattle very much alive.
Team we're thinking about next week. Did they
First offensive touchdown for the Seahawks this season versus the 49ers.
To fantastic finishes, aren't we? I mean, last week was ridiculous.
Really struggled in week 2 against the 49ers down in the Bay.
Kept thinking about
now they've got a chance
to
get themselves back in position in this game. 3 minutes, 35 seconds. Now they need to trust their defense to get the ball back.
We talked about it at least at the beginning of the game, about some of the games these two teams have played over the last decade.
Oh, yeah, man. These two have met up in some classics over the years. And this has the makings to maybe be another one.
Sunday package for years. You get these two teams together. You could always count on something going on. Of course, Richard Sherman helped make something go on at the NFC Championship.
He sure did. There's Geno Smith and Drew Lock.
It just seems like when they get together, especially here, and Seattle's had the upper hand, obviously. You go back over the years, but it always comes down to that last possession.
All right, let's see.
So the 49ers
have their hands team out.
But again, you got
Seattle showing them that they might do an onside. Let's see if Myers just pops it up.
Do you try an onside kick here or just rely on your defense to stop
Pop up.
And it's the
They're
latter.
going to trust their defense here. That'll carry in the end zone. 1st and 10 for the 49ers from their own 25.
So now the 49ers.
All right, so here we go. Let's see if the Seattle defense can get off the field. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Home game.
They've got a chance.
Well, we keep talking about it as a Super Bowl team or not. This is what great teams do, right?
Yep.
Under 4 minutes, you close it out. You
yep.
pick up a
Let's
couple
see if the 49ers can do just that and close it out.
So Purdy's numbers.
The 12 starting to get really loud there in Seattle. Jawan Jennings now goes in motion to the right side. Under center, they give it to McCaffrey, and CMC will surge forward. Nice gain of 7 yards. Seattle not using their timeouts yet. That's interesting.
And when you close a game out, you rely on
2nd down and 4. They're probably going to wait until San Francisco picks up a 1st down, and then they'll start popping their timeouts.
Number 1 tackler, the guy that's replaced Bobby Wagner.
There's Carroll and Shanahan.
And Cody Barton in the middle, which is
2nd down and 4.
Game not to have your alpha in there.
Under 3 minutes.
Purdy under center. Hand off to the right side. Christian McCaffrey. Little bit short of the line to gain. Let's see if Pete wants to use a timeout here. And once again, he's not going to. Or is he?
Great job by Shelby Harris on the backside.
Yep.
I mean,
now Seattle does call timeout.
Not just play side. There's a potential of him
3rd down and short for San Francisco. Pete Carroll burns his 2nd timeout. They've got 1 more plus the 2-minute warning.
And Barton to be able to make that play and keep him short.
Desperately trying to get the ball back.
Spotted at the 34.
Couple more 1st downs will probably end this thing.
By Seattle.
3rd down and 1.
Wow, he's been dealing with a neck injury since the 3rd quarter. At one point, we were told he was probable to come back in. A little bit ago, we were told that he was questionable to return. His status being downgraded. But he's been on the sidelines hyping up his team and doing what he can from here.
Yep. He's their leading tackler, but he's out right now.
Crowd in full throat now. 3rd and 1 from the 34. They roll him out. Purdy looking for the chase, and he's going to slide right at the line to gain. That'll move the chains.
Chased by Jefferson. 1st down.
Quentin Jefferson giving chase. I was worried there for a second. Purdy had slid a little bit short of the first, but they gave it to him.
Right here. If he takes the running back, then you run it. If he
I believe Seattle took a timeout here. That was their last one.
Or McCaffrey, it becomes a foot race. and he gets the first down and stays in bounds. A great heads-up play there by the rookie.
I think Carroll's going to challenge the spot, and that's where
yes,
he starts the
he is. Well, Pete Carroll won his first challenge.
All right, so Pete has that challenge.
They're going to say that
his last time out, if he
Pete's going to say that he started to slide short of the line to gain.
Al, when he goes down on his own like this, the ball is placed at its foremost point when a body part other than his hand or foot touches. So you're looking for when that knee goes down. Where's the ball when the knee goes down, right? This is a first down.
Yeah,
yes,
right
it
there.
is.
And Terry, really a heads-up play of extending the ball, right? I mean, if he
Correct.
keeps that
Absolutely.
ball, in his, you know, and by up close to his
really
stomach,
smart
that ball
play
maybe
there
comes
by
back
Brock
and
Purdy.
Maybe he is short.
Exactly, Kirk. It's the foremost point of the ball. When the knee touches it, he got it out there beyond the line to gain, first down.
Yeah, so they're going to lose
If
the
Pete
challenge,
Carroll
lose
loses
the
the
timeout,
challenge,
they'll
which
have
looks
none.
like he
The
will,
clock will only stop at
no
the
more
2-minute warning, and
timeouts.
they can, take it pretty close to the end.
They can wind it down to the 2-minute
You know,
warning.
The ruling on the field stands.
Yep, that just cost Seattle the game.
That is their third and final timeout.
You know, I love Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yep,
But I think
that
one of
just
the
cost
areas
him the
that Purdy
game.
Gives you just an added dimension is that play right there. Like I said, he comes around in that naked. Nwosu
All right,
takes
it's first
McCaffrey,
down.
No problem. Foot race to the
One
corner,
more first down
get the
here.
first down.
That'll
If he would've
that'll
taken
end
him,
it.
You can flip it. So that's
Just
an
give it to
added
Christian
element
McCaffrey.
with
Let him
his
go up.
footwork
He'll
and
get the
quickness
first down.
that he brings to this
Game
offense.
over. Seattle is out of timeouts.
Final pick in the draft.
And they don't even have CMC on the
Pick in the
field. It's the
draft.
rookie Jordan Mason.
And on the verge of taking his team
Maybe
into
try
the
to hit him with a
playoffs.
read option. Nope, they give it to Mason.
Here
And
goes
Mason
Jordan
will
Mason.
gain 6.
Comes in
That will
underneath
take us to
McCaffrey,
the 2-minute
and that's
warning.
gonna take us to the 2-minute warning.
One more first down for San Francisco. We'll
And a
salt
reminder
this
to
one
stay tuned
away.
after the game for the Google Pixel post-game show exclusively on Prime
Thank you so
Video.
much, guys, for
Larissa
everyone
will
who's
wrangle
tuned
up
in
the
tonight. I
guys to
really
wrap up the
appreciate
night.
it.
Interviews with
Again,
stars
just
of the
one
game,
more
and on the
reminder, we will be
nightcap,
streaming on
TNF
Saturday.
nightcap,
We got 2 games
the
that we'll be
preview of
covering.
Sunday's
We got the
NFL
Colts
slate.
and the
Speaking of
Vikings
that
from
slate,
Minneapolis.
you have
Then
3
we got
games
the
coming up
Bills and
on
the
Saturday,
Dolphins from
highlighted by
snowy
Miami at
Buffalo.
Buffalo. At
9
night,
inches of snow
NFL
expected
Network
for
has
that
at
game. That one's going to be
8:15.
really fun.
Expecting snow. Cowboys go to Jacksonville. Pretty interesting.
Then
Things
Monday
continue.
night, we'll also be back here
Trevor Lawrence
streaming.
playing well last week. Obviously, the Cowboys
We've
red
got
hot.
the
Bengals
Rams
red hot,
and
taking
the
on Tampa Bay
Packers.
Buccaneers.
So, got a
Sunday
full
on
slate of games
CBS.
streaming here on Sparkin
And the
Sports
Sunday night
NFL
game is
this
the
weekend. I'm
Giants
really looking forward to
and
it.
the Commanders with the same mark at 7-5-1 right now, both in position to get to the playoffs. So a big game there as well.
All right,
Cincinnati
2-minute warning
really
here.
seems to
Second
have
down and
settled
5.
in. We saw them early in the year against
One more
Miami.
first down.
Like
Will
all great
ice this
teams,
thing for
they've
the
kind of
Niners.
had to navigate some injuries and
Seattle made
continue
it
to find
interesting
ways to
there
win,
towards
but
the end,
as
but
long as Joe Burrow's back
San
there at
Francisco
quarterback,
looks like they're going to
always
get
in.
away with a really hard-earned victory.
Second down and 5. Last gasp
Once
here for
again,
that
they got
Seattle
Jordan
defense.
Mason in.
Juszczyk at fullback. Mason is the running back.
Give it to Mason.
Here's
Cuts
Mason to the
outside.
outside. He's gonna
Mason.
get stopped, but
A little bit
fights for an
short
extra
there.
yard or
Clock
so.
will continue to
So it's
roll.
Third down here. Third and 3.
Third down and
Can take the
a
clock
couple.
down now to about a minute and 10 or so.
Seattle Seahawks
Geno
about to
Smith
fall
over
down to
238
7-7. 49ers, assuming they can pick up the first down here, will improve to 10-4. Officially clinch a playoff spot.
McCaffrey out for the moment.
Yeah, they got
108
CMC
yards
out
to
here
him
on this
tonight.
key third down. That's kind of interesting.
Keep Mason
They
in the game.
continue to ride with Jordan Mason.
Runs that play clock all the way down. Snaps it at 2.
Give it to him.
Through
First
the middle,
down.
ends the ball game
That's
right
it.
here.
Oh, Jordan Mason. Just go down. Don't score.
Mason
Why?
takes off
What? Oh, he's
inside
going to
the
score.
10 and gets bumped
No,
out
he's
of
not.
bounds
Okay,
at
good. He
about
got
the
blasted out of
1 yard
bounds. Dude, you don't. Oh, and now is Mason injured?
56
No, he's
yards.
not.
They bring the The rookie backup.
I was worried he was going to go in and
Georgia Tech.
score. It's like,
And he
why
seals
bother,
the deal.
dude?
We keep telling you,
That
keep
sealed
this
it.
number in
You're
mind,
the
number
game's
24 as
over.
These games go on. Watch the left side of the offensive line. Banks and Williams.
Yeah,
Williams
that
gets
was
up to the
nearly
backer,
kind of a
and
selfish
then he's
play
able
there
to
by
shed
Mason.
that.
I get
That
it.
would be tackled
We
by
want to
Ryan
get the
Neal.
touchdown,
Love to see him as a
but
young guy slide
just
right
go
here. Just
down,
get
dude.
down.
Just
The game would be
slide.
over.
Absolutely.
But instead, he's
Game's
trying to
over.
kick the ball
Instead,
into the end zone.
he tried to get to the end zone and took
understand that being a
punishment.
young guy, he sees
Now
that
the
goal line
Niners
and
can
he
just
wants to
kneel
get
it
his
down.
touchdown.
Game's over. 49ers move to 10-4, and they
that was just like a
officially
kneel down here and
clinch a
wound up winning the
playoff
game
spot.
by 8.
Seattle
Going to the
Seahawks now
playoffs.
fall down to
All right,
7-7.
your summation
Had a
of
really
Brock
strong
Purdy
start to the
Did turn
season, but this
football
past month
over,
they've
which is
really
the most
started to
important thing in this
sputter.
offense.
Last week they
Again, I
lost
said
at
the
home to the
poison he
Carolina
plays with is
Panthers,
the thing that stands
and
out.
now
The
another
operation,
home
no
loss
delay of
to the
games, no turnovers.
49ers.
It's just the look on his face. It's not too big, and he knows where his checkdowns
Brock
are. He knows
Purdy
where his answers are.
Picking up his
love the
second
kid.
consecutive
And
win
I-
as a
it's
starter.
remarkable that he's a
Goes
rookie
down to a
and
knee.
playing
That
the
is
way
it,
he and
guys.
especially tonight on
49ers down the Seattle Seahawks 21-13 from Lumen Field. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to come back here on Saturday for Colts Vikings as well as Bills Dolphins. It's going to be a fun day of football on Saturday, guys. And then, of course, on Sunday, I'll be at the Broncos Cardinals game. And then we will be back here to stream on Monday night, the Rams and the Packers. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.